Come on.
That's the new intro.
Connecting. I cut out the dead air and whatever the fuck is wonky in it.
I'm feeling for a pizza right now for suddenly.
Yeah, I wonder why. That's fine. God, I've had like half a shot of the rum and coke, and already I'm feeling way too buzzed.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I wonder if I have beer.
Yay!
Well, I mean, you know, if you're gonna get drunk, it would be nice to do it during the game as opposed to the night before it for once.
Hey, come on. Last weekend
Why
I
not
was
both?
sick, so no drinking, and this weekend I am sober.
Yeah, you also weren't here.
I know! I'm sorry about that.
It's like,
You know.
what good is being sober the night before if you're not gonna be here?
I'm here now.
Okay,
Just a
did you
little bit
drink
late.
yesterday?
No.
Okay, well,
Not
okay,
yet.
are you drinking now?
There you go.
No.
Well, you just had to clean up a whole bunch of vomit, so why not?
Yeah, I'm working on it, okay?
Okay, well,
Vomit or
good.
drinking?
Yes.
Both, I guess.
Red wine, red wine, red wine.
Something to cover the smell.
It's just the smells.
Good. All right. You briefly went over what happened last time. I'm assuming you have a vague idea of what you want to do. Everyone wakes up for their day with whatever it is that they were planning to do. Just in case you were wondering, nothing of note happened in the night. Marcus, you will wake up, and everything will seem perfectly normal.
Happy to wake up.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. You have no reason to suspect anything. Wait a second, you look in the mirror. You have a mole, you think. Wait, did you always have that? You scratch at it for a bit. Never mind, it was a zit. You squeeze it, it goes... looking good for the day. You comb what little hair you have and head out.
One thing's suspicious for sure. Neither Peter nor Marcus has had a pimple since the endowing, whatever it, imbuing.
And
Because of,
is the endowing.
because of the well, it's endowed my brain a lot. Anyway, so you know,
Or are we just like cutting it out and waiting a few minutes for the skin to grow perfectly, like in that spot?
well, that's exactly the weird
With your
part, 'cause
powers, probably, yeah.
we have the like healing factor, so zits shouldn't even happen. We shouldn't get inflammation.
Oh, I mean, by that logic, it should also make you supernaturally handsome, since all your flaws are slowly healing, right?
Haven't you
He
seen
is,
Peter
though.
lately?
Are you implying you're supernaturally handsome? That if your powers get suppressed, you would suddenly turn ugly?
Uh-oh. Never said that.
I mean, you have an appearance score of 4, which is pretty fucking high.
It is.
Wait, hold on. Does that also apply to the others?
No,
Is
because
that
we
why-
don't have the same power.
Is that why Marcus and Victor now suddenly start looking different?
No.
It's a glasses, baby.
Maybe.
I don't know. Your jowls got more pronounced as well, or
Oh,
the
that's a
lines that go
age
down
thing.
from the nose.
Yeah, that's a weird.
He's aged that much in these past couple of months.
Well, his life has been at risk multiple times. Obviously, that's going to age him a little bit.
Sure.
I'm sure if Victor looks in the mirror and sees crow's feet he didn't have before.
Yeah, I guess.
Speaking of, let's start the spotlight with you. You wake up for the day. I believe you and Peter were camping out, as opposed to staying
Sure.
inside the city. Spotlight is on you. Where will you start your investigation today? You have finished up, as far as you know, all the remaining leads except for Micah. What'll happen if you kill the guy? Will that cure Marcus or Victor or leave them stuck? Victor kind of wanted to talk to the guy, though ideally not face to face. You had a phone call with his ex, who was going to maybe not stalk him, but definitely stalk him. Talk of a hiking trip, the explosion ruins, I guess we're dealt with at this point. Explode.
Exploding.
Phone call and questions on how to potentially get it. I don't know what the hiking trip in this is. Also, I should probably share my screen. That tends to help when I do that.
Oh, the hiking trip was because he went out hiking a lot.
So it would be
According to the
our
girlfriend.
boat moment.
Mm.
Or fishing.
Yeah.
Wow, hiking trip.
Yeah, like let's go
AKA
fishing.
Murder him.
Yes.
Right. But yes, you are the first to wake up, and for some reason your thoughts echo the loudest right now. So why don't you tell me what thoughts are going through your head?
Not much, because we're still starting the session. Takes me a while to get on the...
Well, why didn't you have a rum and coke to have your creativity juices flowing?
Because I don't like rum.
A rum and smoke.
Still has rum in it.
Rum and smoke.
I don't like rum, that's the problem. So
How about a
Switching
rum?
rum
That's why
and...
there's Coke. That's why there's Coke.
A rum and
It
oak.
just makes the Coke taste bad.
A rum and a joke. Well, while he's thinking of that, the person he's
Yeah.
camping with, Peter, is also there. As you
Hello.
kick the door of your tent open at a brisk 5 o'clock in the morning, it is winter. I believe Utah is quite cold this time of year. It is almost starting to freeze. It might have frozen last night.
Oh, it is November. Oh.
It is almost December.
So I'm adding some wood to the fire we have on the outside of the tent, keeping us warm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll think about... Okay,
Where would we put you? Let's say
he wants to talk to Mike, and I'll try to come up with a plan to actually utilize that phone call somehow. Let's see.
because you have contacted him you haven't contacted him, you have asked people in his inner circle who happen to know him, like, hey, could you give us his contact information? You got that contact information, but in return, they were also informed, like, hey, this guy's asking about you, do you mind? So at least they know that they were going to call back then. Of course, you haven't called since then, which might raise some suspicions. Maybe, maybe not. Also, the question is, how are you going to initiate that angle of conversation? Because depending on how you start it, you're definitely going to set the tone. And you can't exactly take that back, so you need to choose it carefully.
Yep. That is a...
So
I'm
that's
sure
something I'm gonna ask Victor as soon as he wakes up. Also, what's the angle? Like, are we trying to get him into a trap? Are we just trying to learn about him? Are we going to, try to ally with him?
Hello, sir. Would you mind meeting us in this dark alley in the middle of the night?
Exactly. Maybe. I wonder if it would be good to raise his suspicions about by telling about the ex coming to stalk him, or indeed not talk about that, because that would heighten his security, or at least he would try to be more aware.
Mm-hmm.
We use the X somehow.
Well, you've already talked to the ex last time, and you don't think they're on immediate good, close terms right now, at least from his perspective. But you know she's going to show up somewhere near the venues where he's going to be.
Which venue did you, Peter, say that she was going to attend? Did
She just
mention?
said the next one, which actually, Peter, or which of you would have the most experience with crazy exes?
Probably
Crazy
Peter
exes.
with the
Okay,
Yeah.
well then, roll me. What fucking stat would possibly be for this? Just roll me whatever stat you think applies. Let's see, what the fuck would apply for this?
Well, what's the angle? What
Some
are
sort
we
of
going for? Avoiding
knowledge
them, or-
of how they would behave, but I still think it should probably be some sort of. Let's say wits. Let's say wits. Roll me wits. Wits.
It's probably gonna be more like
I think wits empathy. Or
wits
something
empathy,
like
I
that.
guess. Yeah, wits empathy. Like, how would a crazy person behave? 2 successes.
2 successes.
You estimate with a fair degree of success that they're not just going to be there the next time, but every next time, at least for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, you probably have more experience with crazy ex-sugar daddies than
Yeah. I was
like
about to
crazy
say
exes, but anyway.
the way I
more than-
imagine. Yeah, the way I imagine Victor is he hasn't exactly dated. He's more like
I sucked
Being a
your
whole
dick
lot
once,
less-
why won't you call me? Something like that. Look, I thought you had money, okay? Well, I don't, but I can still be a good lover. No, go away. I just want money.
love doesn't pay my bills. Sorry.
Love doth not butter any parsnips.
Please, I will
That's
become
true.
rich.
So, well, come back to me when you are, darling.
No, please. I love you.
Right, if we're going to play this phone call, if we're going to use the X, what we need to do is we need to be at the venue. When she's at the venue, she doesn't know what you look like, so we don't have to approach her. We just
But you
need
know,
to sort of
you
be...
don't know what she looks like. You just know what she sounds like.
Yeah.
Is true. So you need to be close so you can hear that shrill voice. So you can go, oh, she was definitely there. Or we can just look for someone who is acting obsessed.
Isn't that like half of the religious community? No.
Well, no, based on what I saw, no.
Yeah.
He isn't that culty of a leader.
Okay.
But my
You say
point
so.
is we can't utilize what the ex has said unless we want to go, we went through your family we called through your family behind your back just to stalk you. But if we're present at the next showing, sort of somehow, and she's there, we can use that as an excuse. Oh, after last time we met some obsessed poor girl, and then we can sort of the phone call can open up with that, like, oh, she talked about you before you became a known preacher, and you said this and this sort of things about stuff, like, you know, the whole finger in the river, humans changing their fate, because that was the angle I was going for. I was going to ask him more about that, but the only way we could know about that is if the ex knows, and unless we want to go, oh, we have been doing research on you behind your back, which is incredibly alarming. then we need a plausible excuse as to, oh, she was there. We spoke with her. And then afterwards, she said this and this and this, so we have a plausible reason to know it without us being stalky. So I think we should be in the
Filtration.
next. Yes. So I think we should. You or I should go to the next sermon, either be a bit late and be there afterwards, or I don't know. I kind of want to see if the second sight somehow has to do with how strongly he comes off.
Problem is, I know that voice, and I need to be there, and I'm not comfortable with going to the sermon. That's already fucked up 2 of our crew.
Right, but that's because we use the second sight.
Is
If you
it?
Don't you? Well, that's the common factor is that we use the second sight, which sort of also
Common
opens up.
factor is you were both there.
True, and we both used the second sight. We saw what he is.
Sure, but I'm not ready to risk it's just that. I'm not gonna be a guinea pig for that. No way.
Okay. Well, if you borrow me a GoPro, we already know it doesn't convey through that. I was
Okay,
in
so
one of them already, so if I go in there with the GoPro, I can't use my second sight anymore. So we'll also be testing whether or not second sight is dangerous around him. So we can close that off.
Mm-hmm.
So like agent stuff, listening in.
Yeah.
to a
Yeah, like last time. You're doing it remotely. I'll go in there. I can't even use my second sight at the moment, so
But this time, not listening to the sermon, listening to trying to find a person. Ooh.
well, yeah, but that's kind of on you.
Yeah,
You'll be listening to the shrill voice. I mean, I'll also be keeping an eye out for someone who's acting particularly obsessed and wants to jump up onto the stage and ask him to carry her children, or give her children.
So, out of character, this person, I think we know the name. So, can we find any kind of picture from online?
Oh, that's good. She probably has a Facebook and an Instagram.
That does seem likely. You're talking about the ex, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the ex.
You were given her name. However, it's not a terribly uncommon name, so there is a little bit of luck involved. First off, who's doing the looking up?
I could.
Okay, Peter. Give me intelligence technology then.
Okay.
Yes, well, you happen to suggest it, and as far as we know, Peter is at least convinced he knows techs. Like, I'm a YouTuber, I should know how this stuff works. I can Google something.
I know. Yeah. That whole one guy didn't quite make it.
0 successes.
But you have 1 intelligence.
Oh yes, and no tech skill at all.
And an appearance of 4.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why he keeps getting told it's a good thing you're pretty.
Yeah, that really.
You really are Zoolander, aren't you? You need to play him more like that.
I should watch the movie.
How the
again.
fuck do you survive in the wilds?
Well, it's scripted usually, but now I've actually had to hunt.
I mean, the
Asmongold,
one
of course.
scripted.
Well, now they're not scripted that much. Now it's just some.
Wait, do you have survival
Some
skills?
experience.
Surely you have actual survival skills.
Yeah.
Survival 2.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, he has survival.
Not enough to actually make a living out of it.
Right, but it's just a place you are, and then you make camera work, and you trust in that you're in an environment that's not lethal, and you have a gun in case something goes wrong, which helps a lot.
Yeah. Well, it might be that Victor's not the only guy watching this channel for something else than survival. Maybe not even a guy. Maybe more, just people. watch it for other reasons. He's usually very, very scantily clothed.
What's that YouTube survival channel with the guy, Primitive Technology? That guy who's just in shorts the whole time.
Yeah.
As he, carries heavy stuff around and molds clay and whatnot and builds a fire.
That's
in his
who
shorts,
I
and
have.
that's it.
Yeah, that's what I have modeled Peter after.
It's as much fan service as it is
Except that
nature.
Peter can't shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, there's that difference, of course. I don't want to just copy. Yeah.
Primitive
He's
Technology
not
is
known.
gonna... Yeah, the Primitive Technology guy is at some point going to open his mouth and they're gonna be like, hey guys, we're here. And then the editors are just gonna snip that right out. Like, nah, they like it when you're quiet.
That's exactly, yep. The reason. Also, his call sign wasn't Hollywood for nothing. So yeah, he definitely.
From the silent movie era.
Also, Peter does put on a low voice
Oh yeah.
for his
he does.
videos, a gruffer voice. So
Does
So
he?
there's always
Wait, what does
that.
that voice sound like?
It's something like Crocodile Dundee. Oh yeah.
You mean the voice you just did? Okay, well... Which is...
What up, gung hoes? We're going to the desert this time. Yeah, that's like the introduction in session 01 when Victor finally met Peter. I was like, yeah, you know how he sounds like in the videos? Not so.
He uses a voice changer. Great. Wonderful.
he puts on a character and then he's like, oh. Oh.
You mean it's all fake? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the episodes are scripted. My voice isn't like that. Like, I actually don't hunt things. They bring me sausages by the truck.
They? Who's they?
My crew.
What crew? Oh, you only
have
have
my
Mike
crew.
as far as I know.
I have my crew as my background
Wait.
thingy.
I don't
Have
think
you-
that has ever come up.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever come up. Do you have What? You have crew 1, which is Mike, as far as I know.
No. Jake is in the camera. Mike is the editor. Oh yeah, I didn't put the driver in, but yeah, I have
Okay,
a.
hold on. 1, get me a AI-generated image of you guys just camping the whole time while this crew has just been following you around filming you.
Oh no!
Fuck.
I don't have the crew with me at all times. I just know them, so they're like contacts, not just hanging around
Right.
with me.
Okay.
I would have
That would have
described
been
them.
amazing if all this time you've been followed around by your crew recording you, and we just never
Every
acknowledged it.
scene.
I mean, that reminds me of D&D's like I think it's
My what now?
it's the noble background who gets like the background's like feature is like a servant or two, and people can go like half a campaign until they're like,
Wait
wait a
second.
moment,
I have this.
I have 2 servants. Just they've been following me all along. Grooming
So ask my
horse.
servant, you're what now?
Yeah.
My servant, the one that I have on my sheep, I've never actually talked to.
But you just got fireballed 5 times, and then the entire dungeon you were in got flooded in water. Yes, that's right. They were there. And they just survived?
You didn't say
Yes.
they died. Yeah, I didn't say they died, so.
Everyone knows that the camera crew is the fittest person in the entire studio. Because they have to keep up with all the bullshit while carrying a giant heavy camera.
Yep. Bear Grylls might be climbing the mountain, but this guy is actually climbing with one hand, holding the camera on the other.
Yeah, okay, you have 1 extra crew member, just this insanely buff cameraman. Get me an image for that, and we'll slap him on the thing before we forget again. Anyway, you were discussing what you were going to do with the phone call, whatnot.
Yeah,
And
so
the
how to
girlfriend.
preface it.
Yes.
Yeah, so we were trying to. I guess Peter wanted to know what she looks like, so it's easy to spot her from the crowd.
Right, you were going to look her up on
But-
Facebook, and then you had 0 successes.
Couldn't.
So you have
Yeah.
a picture of a grandma right now who lives in the area. You guys, when you see it, are not convinced that's her, but Peter is.
That doesn't match. Oh
She
no,
doesn't
it's
look
totally
like the
her.
voice.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Hmm. But yes, besides that, if you do manage to identify her at some point, what's your plan?
I think she just needs to be there. What Victor's plan is to see if he can recognize it, because claiming that we spoke to her at the event, if she then wasn't at the event, is like, provided Micah even pays attention to her anymore. But just in case, it's just to plug a hole in our, hey, hi, I was back there again, spoke to your, happened to meet up a woman who said she was your ex, and she said all these interesting things, so I wanted to ask you about them, sort of thing. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I guess at this point the plan is go to his next sermon. He'll have his GoPro again. It was such a touching sermon last time. I had to come to the next one again. And yeah, say, and he will try and see if there is anyone acting desperate and obsessed in the crowd. She sounded like she wouldn't be subtle about it if she was there. So he hopes that she's not, if she's even let inside. And afterwards maybe make the phone call, which would just be, oh, I spoke to someone about this and this. Your sermons have been so impressive. Can you elaborate? Can you tell me more?
All right.
That's at least Victor's plan.
Straightforward enough.
Yep.
All right. Before we get with that, what are other people's plans? Vex, you've been spending time in your little dojo punching women.
Yes. Oh, wrestling women, okay? There's a difference.
Well, it was Boxing Day, so punching them
Okay.
as well.
Sure.
But it's okay. They signed up for that. Like, Sensei, please teach us how to punch. And then you go, sure thing. And then they go, thank you. More, please.
Yeah, that's been keeping me quite busy. I don't know.
I imagine so, but what is your plan for today? Meeting up. It's the day you've agreed to meet up with your friends to do hunter stuff.
Yeah. So I refilled the jerry cans in my car just in case, or at least check that they have gas in them, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would have had a couple of days, right?
Yes. You've had more time than the others due to you having been
Yes.
busy.
Right. I probably would have spent the evenings putting together the flamethrower, so that should be good to go in my
Yeah, all
plan.
right. Let's.
Other than that, I mean, yeah, work's been keeping me busy.
Together, flamethrower is ready.
Expecting debriefing and maybe some plans.
Okay, well, I'm assuming, you all have each other's messenger app, so if there's plans that you want to discuss with each other, you would be. I imagine as you're talking about this, you're also on the message app with each other. But speaking of which,
Yes,
Marcus, any specific plans for today that you would be discussing with the others? Otherwise, we will simply go with whatever gets mentioned first.
Maybe gym, sauna.
Sure, you go to the gym, you lift some weights, you go to the sauna, you get moist. Moist and
Excellent.
hot.
Day well spent.
Great, and then it's the next day, and then it's Hunter Day.
Or is it really?
Is it Hunter Day already? Yes. Do you have any particular suggestions, or you know what's been discussed? You know, you would have you would have a
Marcus
team
still like.
partnership.
Yeah, Marcus is still being not so proactive. The interest to hunt is quite low, but he's gonna do whatever is needed to keep his friends safe.
Okay. Just in case, you do have the initiative right now, so if you would say, like, hey, you know what, this seems like a thing he would do, you get to define it, otherwise we will simply go with whatever gets mentioned first.
Yeah, well, Marcus just gonna recommend that we will just go to see the next sermon and that's it. Let's not overthink this.
Very well. Marcus suggests that you simply go see the next sermon and don't overthink it. But the three of you,
You
well, four of
mean,
you, would be able to do whatever you want.
Actually going there in person?
That is his suggestion, yes.
Well, I have nothing to lose and no.
Right.
And then totally not alarmingly, Victor responds, I had the exact same idea.
I mean, the two of you
I
do
want to
indeed
go
have
there
nothing
too.
to lose yourselves.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
The two people who have already been there and lost their hunter abilities are like, no, we should totally go back and see it again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What could be worrisome about that?
It surely isn't the plan.
Yeah.
There's
You might not-
nothing
Or mind
to
control
worry
anything.
about.
You might be surprised to hear that my cameraman is actually fucking Lalo from
Oh, I thought.
Better Call Saul. Look at that guy's face. Holy crap.
But that's just
What
Peter
happened?
with a different hairdo and a mustache.
Maybe that's why they like co-work so easily.
That's just a twin.
No, if you look at them side by side, the other one looks like them from Supernatural, and the other one is Lalo from Better Call Saul.
Wait, I'm sorry, which pictures?
In
He
what
posted,
campaign?
yeah, in Discord.
Oh, okay. Let me just real quick.
But by the hand, your stream is failing. I cannot say it. Been trying to
Oh, yeah, the-
restart it.
Supposed to make
The
Discord.
The
stream.
Discord one or the okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Discord one.
restart
Yeah,
the
all right.
Discord.
1 second. Yep, restarting that.
The usual.
Well, the usual, as if that's.
Yeah, almost
It
like it
happens.
happens every time.
Well, you
Yeah,
say
almost.
that. Well, it's after I start kick, then it decides to be a big fussy bullshit thing. Either way, it's been restarted. And
Yeah, works.
Works now.
real quick. All right, the image you just posted for your cameraman. Let me just get that one in here too.
His
I'm sorry. What was his
name
name? Camera
Jake.
Jake.
I-
Why does Jake
haven't-
Why does Jake look more like a survival guy than you? I mean, okay, we've established the camera weighs 1 million
Yes.
pounds, so
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. I guess that's obvious
He's
then.
the actual survivalist.
He has to survive Peter's company out in the wild.
Yeah.
He needs to know
He's actually keeping them alive.
how to direct the guy, and he needs to know, like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one with the skills.
That pay the bills.
I mean, stronger and tougher than Peter. I'm gonna say not prettier, but I mean, he looks like Pierce Brosnan, so I don't know. Let's just say he doesn't have the pretty stats. Not pretty. Despite
Ignore
check.
picture, not pretty.
And is he with us right now?
No.
No.
Just somebody I know.
Okay.
Somebody that I
He
used
could
Please be here
hypothetically be
all-
there.
He's there when he needs it.
Nobody else sees him, but
I'm here.
but Nico's character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no
true.
one else sees it.
Yeah, everyone's been told to ignore the cameraman, so They literally cannot acknowledge him.
You've been doing really good with ignoring the camera, man. Is that right, Jake? Looking at the back seat between people.
The fucking
just
Stakini is running its claws on the ground, running frantically after the thing. Jake is running after the car, trying to run away from the creature. Where the fuck is it?
What hasn't been said is that Jake is actually supernatural. The only one who's actually seen him is Pex by accident when he's been using his sight, but he hasn't registered it because he looks just like a dude.
He's just a dude with a camera. You're like, oh yeah, that must be his cameraman. I keep forgetting he's here.
Yeah, exactly. But when it's not on, even he doesn't remember that Jake is there. It's part of his power.
What's your supernatural power? I'm just really forgettable. I blend into the background. Do you use it for crime? No, I'm a cameraman. It just comes. It's just a part of the job.
He's half Bigfoot, so.
I mean, that is apparently a thing that's cited by people that make documentaries, is if you just hang around long enough, then they just start ignoring you and forget you're there. That's how they got most of the footage that was so candid and where they revealed all their deepest secrets for, what was that show? Tiger King. Where it's just, oh yeah, it starts with a documentary on tigers. And then it's like, oh, by the way, this is a cult. And I'm cheating on my wife. And so are like half the people here. And we're just telling you this. Aren't you afraid this is going to be revealed on camera? There's a camera? Like, yes, we've been recording this.
But it's for the tigers, right? Yes! It's for the tiger.
Aren't you afraid your massive fraud is going to be revealed once this is aired? No.
No, it's for the tiger.
You're not going to do a piece on the fraud, right? Just on the tigers? Sure.
Right.
And Jake is just like, we're going to do survival thing, and then a fucking monster chases the car and he has to run from that. Yeah. And you're killing people and saying, oh no, they're disguised, they're just wearing someone's skin, as you gun down several gang members. And Jake is just there going, oh dear God, what have I gotten myself into? Occasionally leaning over to Peter like, this is all scripted, right? Yeah, it's all scripted. Okay, good.
No, Peter goes, Jesus, where did you come from?
Who the fuck are you? Oh, right, Jake.
Oh, shit, Jake. Yeah, totally scripted, yeah. Of course it is.
These guys are so good. How do you do this, Peter?
I thought you were using your GoPro to record this. The GoPro footage just consistently gets thrown out because it's shitty and shaky. All right, let's get back to the fucking plan before we get distracted. Okay. Before we get truly distracted. Who wants to make the phone call? All right, well, that's not going to be useful.
Not it.
Whoever the fuck doesn't say not it.
Well, I mean, we still need to go and see the girlfriend at the show.
Great.
That has to happen before the phone call.
So I'm gonna say Victor takes charge right now. He's like, well, no one taking the lead, so Victor's taking the fucking lead. And him and Marcus say, well, and we just go see the show. So you just go see the show. You go to the nearest Mormon temple. Let me just Mormon temple. Whatever the fuck the nearest Mormon temple is, which I'm gonna say is this one. Another fucking megachurch building. Oh. Impressive, if nothing else. Do we have one on the inside? That would be nice. Some shot of the inside? Sure.
Wow. Wait. He's bathing.
What's the
What's the hot tub
for? Are Peter and Jake just divine?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Why? The picture in the background.
The painting in the background.
That is a picture.
It's just baptism if they do baptisms. I don't know.
Oh, it's a baptism
They better,
hot tub.
yeah, they better
Okay.
fucking do.
Yeah.
What that is the gayest hot tub I've ever seen.
That's gay enough to make men wet. At least the ones.
I mean, it is called more men, so
Oh, that's why it's called that. That does explain. Wait,
Woman.
this person on the right side here has like their hands like in the air over their head. Like, oh my god, what are they doing right in public?
I think he's taking off his gown.
yeah, he's like, I'm gonna join you guys.
I'm a jump in the water
That's
too.
exactly what it looks like.
I want a baptism.
Me next. Me next.
Yes.
So, okay, wait, does this mean that when you're going to a Mormon, is this the main hall? Like, when whoever the fuck talks, do they stand in the pool of water? That doesn't make sense. Do they,
At
like,
least they have more holy water
That's
than
obviously on the
usual.
side. You got the podium on the right somewhere. But everyone needs to watch when.
All right, let's
That's
take a
jumping
different
happening.
picture that's slightly less confusing.
Good luck.
luck,
I'm
everybody
sure there has to be
else.
one. There's one on the inside, I'm sure. This isn't
Yeah.
helping.
Oh no,
What the fuck is this?
Sacrificial also.
What the fuck is the pedestal for?
the skull.
It's probably they kneel there and pray. So you put
Okay, so
Yeah.
not
The
bent
elbow-
over it or
because it-
anything.
no. I mean, some
It's not
churches
a
have.
saddle.
Yeah, no, but it looks like you put knees on the lower pillow and then the elbows on the above
It's like one of
pillow.
those fucking bull riding simulators.
Oh goodness.
Put a coin in.
The religious ride. Holy crap.
Not pictured. The coin slot on the side, and then the thing just started bucking. Prove your faith
People
by
walking
holding on
over.
as long as possible for Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's say that this is the weird Mormon temple that has some accessories like that. Holy fuck. How the fuck do I incorporate this? This is the temple you're going to. You're not sure why this altar is here, or the kneeling pedestal thing, or why it has cushions, or why it has a coin slot on the side, but it does when you get there. There's a sermon. It's more of a small community sermon. Who goes inside and who does what there? You arrive with the
Victor goes
four of
ins-
you in your cars.
Well, at least Victor's going inside.
Great. Is Marcus going
He
inside
does,
too?
Yes, I'm just following Victor.
Anyone else?
Nope. I'm staying outside and checking the feed to listening in to identify the girlfriend.
Great. And
Victor does ask straight out, like, is it okay if I film this?
Okay. You don't have like a
Like,
GoPro
it won't
helmet.
go yeah, it's like it won't go onto the internet. It's just I want to be able to watch it back.
All right. Let's see if they happen to cause a stir about it. 3 or lower, 4 or higher. They don't like it, but you ask them nicely. Like, fine.
Yep.
Fucking tourist. Look, yes, we know the altar that turns into a rodeo ride is a little odd, but it's not a fucking tourist attraction.
There's you.
It's a piece of our faith. Okay, the two of you are going inside. Pex, are you outside with
Yes.
Peter?
Yes.
Okay, assuming. Good. The two of you go inside. You want to look
Sitting-
around for the axe rear, just joining the sermon. Describe to me what your plan is, and we'll go with there.
Sitting on the back
Okay.
in a place where I can see the exits.
Okay.
But if it's that hole, there is no back. There is just one row.
Well, I mean, it's a room with a few dozen seats.
Okay, I'm gonna just take one of them near the exit.
All right. In case things go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw Victor in to be sacrificed to run away.
How horrible.
We will see. But yes, all right, Victor, plan?
Victor will try and find as we're kind of sitting down, he is looking around. He's not waving the camera around practically to film the people. Like last time, he's trying to be sort of aware that not many people want to be filmed, but he is himself looking around sort of as if in the space, but actually trying to find a person who would behave the way he would expect a obsessive, heartbroken, freaky girlfriend to behave.
All right. First off, just give me perception empathy.
Okay.
As you try to take a look for it.
Perception empathy.
One success. One success. You take a look around the room you're in right now, and you don't immediately find someone here that fits that description. You heard her on the phone, while Peter was talking. You didn't get the perfect voice. You don't hear her talking right now. You don't see anyone that has that sort of manic energy. But maybe they're being quiet. Maybe they're a lot more calm in person.
Yeah, could be.
But you don't think they're here.
Okay.
Next, unless you interject.
Nope.
The two of you will have a seat somewhere. Marcus somewhere where he can see the exit. And the small community meeting will proceed as usual. They will welcome the new guests. People will introduce themselves to you, members of the community. And the various guest speakers will be there to profess their faith and what God has meant to them recently, and their interpretations of the Bible and the scripture, and what they have been trying to do recently, the good work that they've been trying to do, including Micah, who also will start sharing his various stories and sort of start with the same script that he's been running through since last time, and he again shares his experiences and then starts with his spiel. And as he looks around the room, I'm going to need both of you to give me perception awareness DC 7. Both of you.
Okay.
It's DC 7.
Meanwhile, hey Peter,
You. Peter. Bex is
Peter.
talking to you.
Yep.
so
What
I
up?
mean, I'm not saying anything, but check this out. And I walk him to my car, and I pop the trunk, and I point at the flamethrower, and I, and I take a long stare at the Mormon church.
Does it look like? Does it look like the same kind of design than last time? Last
I mean,
time that
probably
exploded.
considering I designed the last one.
Yeah. I look at it. Then I like. First of all, I shake my head, and I'm like, "Imagine if that goes wrong. This whole city might be on fire."
Yeah, I know. Slam the trunk shut.
But
But imagine if it all went right.
Holy crap! Like, we actually have it now. Oh, I can't wait to test it.
Yeah, me too.
The boys are having some fun outside, showing off their new toys and discussing in what cool ways they might be able to use it. On the inside, Micah is going through his spiel. You've heard it before. And as he does, he makes eye contact and tries to sort of personally extend some words to the people he's looking at. As he gets to Marcus, Marcus himself, because he had 3 successes, will notice that as he gets to him and stares at him, there will suddenly be a stutter in his speech. He is surprised at something. He starts sweating. He needs to sort of catch himself and goes, and then continues his spiel. Something shook him just now.
Did I see anything else, or did his eyes basically spot us, me or Victor?
You saw him earlier look at Victor as well. There was no such reaction from him at that point. It was just you. And he's finishing up his speech, and then he hands the microphone over to the next person, and he says, "I'm sorry. Excuse me for a moment, please." And then he leaves the room.
I will follow his with my eyes.
All right. I mean, he leaves the room. There's not much more to that to see. He glances briefly in your direction.
I'm gonna excuse myself and follow him.
Very well. In that case,
I'm assuming we're sitting next to one another or something. Oh wait, I can't remember if we were. Probably not.
I
Never
don't
mind.
think you said you were sitting next to each other, so
Yeah,
I imagined you were sort of sitting on opposite sides.
yeah, that's probably.
I'm gonna try to get Victor's attention when I walk by, Okay.
You're following him, right? You're also excusing yourself and following him.
Yep.
It's, people sort of notice, but I guess they need to talk about something. And then the room just continues. Marcus, as you follow him, you will see him go down the hall and into the bathroom area. Do you follow him in?
I will give him maybe 20 seconds, and then I will follow him in.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. How the fuck?
How the fuck do you not kill him here and now?
How do I
do this?
As you open the door, you will see him at the wash table. Not pictured, I don't have a picture of a bathroom here right now, but I imagine there would be a large mirror and then 2 wash basins in front of it, and then several bathroom stalls, right? That configuration. He is not in the bathroom stall. He is in front of the mirror and has his hands cupping a bunch of water and was sort of splashing his face with it. And then as you come in, he will gather a bunch of the water in his hands, and then before you even really register him making a movement, he will just sort of swing his arms in your general direction as if startled and splash a bunch of the water on you.
Oh, okay.
He will
Well, I blink.
Apologies, you startled me terribly coming in loudly like that. I'm sorry, he will grab some of the nearby paper towels.
It's fine. It's fine. I just need to take a leak. I will take one of the towels. And are you fine? You look a bit pale.
Oh, I've just eaten something that had me a little bit upset, I think. Maybe something with too many peppers. But how about you? I got the impression that you weren't feeling very well. I thought, oh, perhaps it's a poor soul who's dying or something. Are you okay?
Yes, no, not even a flu. What do you mean that I'm not well?
Well, I've been in various churches and community centers for a while now, and you tend to get an idea of people who are in need of some, spiritual services or looking for something with a certain look in their eyes, a desperation, an aura, if you will. I don't know. You get a certain feel for it. I'm sure you know what you mean. It's hard to bring this sort of experience into words exactly. I just got really worried about you all of a sudden.
I appreciate it, but I feel fine.
Actually, you don't feel fine.
I don't.
You don't. You feel like that water on your face, it is burning and something inside you is bubbling. And you feel like you're going to throw up, actually.
Okay. My God. My God. I will go on like a charge on one of those like toilet boots and like basically be ready to like unleash a torrent of vomits. Like what was on that water?
In fact, you do. You then throw up a whole bunch. Micah will actually approach you from behind and just sort of rub your back, like, okay, it's okay, it's okay. See, this is what was probably bothering you. You were just sick. Just, here, hold on. And he will go to the sink and grab you a cup of water and hand it to you. Like, okay, just get it all out, rinse your mouth.
He just took it from the tap.
He just took it from the tap. I mean,
Okay,
you were busy throwing up, so you can't exactly tell, but you heard the tap, so. There were paper cups in there as well, because lots of people go to the bathroom for a cup of water. I imagine, I don't know how common that is. I imagine there were paper cups there for some fucking reason.
Okay. I will accept it like maybe a slightly suspicious. I will take a small sniff of the water and then like a small gulp of it, because I think I really need some water right now.
Yes. After throwing up, the water is almost delicious and refreshing. It very quickly cleanses your palate. Additionally, you feel refreshed in a way that you did not know you needed. You suddenly realized that that melody that you heard yesterday, that had been in your brain for the last 18 or so hours. And you now suddenly realize that you can't remember what that melody was anymore.
We can fix that.
I don't know what that is. I'm really sorry.
What was? Oh, the sickness? Yeah, it's fine. It happens to the best of us. I mean, with the food industry, what it is, you never know when you order a sandwich somewhere. It gets infected with some nasty E. coli or something. You could probably sue whoever made you the food you ate.
Is he a good liar?
Well, why don't you roll me some form of insight for that? What would be appropriate? Give me wits. Wits empathy.
Mm.
That's 4 dice. You should be pretty good.
0 successes. No idea.
What, really? 4 dice, 0 successes.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you can't tell one way or another. He's probably sincere, right?
Yeah. I have to say,
Also, distracted.
this wasn't the first time I was listening you. You had quite an impression on me last week. Was it last week?
Yeah, I believe I saw you in the crowd 2 weeks ago, I think. You have
Yeah.
a bit of a memorable face. We don't see that many.
Black men.
Well, I didn't
I-
want to imply, but I mean, yes, you do stand out a little bit.
Yeah, I can understand that. I was just saying that, like, I felt deeply of your words 2 weeks ago,
Oh, thank you.
and I actually brought a friend with me. I think he's still listening on the other hall. I don't know what happened just now, but like, thanks for the water.
You are welcome. And your friend, would he be the man with the 2 colored hair who was here last week? Or
Yes,
who was listening last week?
yes, like with impeccable sense of fashion. Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
The young man with the creative spirit.
Yes, I think that like he might need your help as well. He has
Really?
a bit of a tough time lately.
I think Marcus is being sincere when he says that, actually, but you tell me.
Oh, absolutely. I believe it.
Maybe you can tell me if you can see any struggles on him like you just did with me.
Oh, he seemed fine, but the 2 of you do look like you're going through your own little spiritual journey. What brings you to Utah? Because it seems like you're traveling looking for something.
Family business.
Fair enough.
We are going to be here for maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a month.
All right. Well, certainly wish you the best of luck in what you're trying to do. And if there's ever anything that the Mormon community can help you with, just reach out. We are always willing to help a neighbor in need.
Thank you. I'm gonna take one of my business cards and I'm gonna hand it out for him. That if there happens to be anything I can help it out with when I'm in the city, like don't hesitate to contact me.
Of course. I can tell that the 2 of you are very talented individuals, and that whatever you will try to do in life, you'll probably have a great deal of success. As long as you keep the Lord in your heart and trust in His plan, I am certain that you will be successful.
I'm gonna just wash my hands and give out my hand for a handshake.
Yes, he will clean his hands with some towels and then shake your hand. And then he will leave the
I'm gonna
bathroom.
give you a strong handshake.
He will give an equally strong handshake back.
And I will excuse myself and hoping that he will feel better as well.
Of course.
Not really learning
Afterwards-
much more. I'm just gonna return back to the other like a hallway or
Okay.
on my seat.
He doesn't immediately follow you. You don't see where he goes afterwards if you go in front of him. Afterwards, you and Victor will sit in that hall and experience some more community service together. Meanwhile, outside, this isn't exactly the front door. Let's say over here. Somewhere in the front, though probably more near the parking lot than right in front of the door, Peter and Pex would be standing around. Neither of you knows what the X look like. but you've seen the footage, so you know what Micah looks like.
Yep.
So you will see him come out through the front door. And he will just pull out his phone and briefly be on his phone. I imagine you're not right next to him, but somewhat from a distance,
Yeah.
but you know what he looks like, so you would be able to recognize him. So from the parking lot, from the car, you were able to see him at the front door on his phone.
And we have the flamethrower right there. But so okay, I send a message to the group like, guys, Micah just got outside. Where are you?
I imagine that it would be incredibly rude if the others answered their phone while they were in the middle of that community service. So they
Sure.
probably wouldn't,
Sure.
but they feel their phone going wah, wah, in their pocket.
Were there multiple rows, or was it just really practically one row and then an open building?
I mean, if the room that you guys are in was that square
Yeah.
room with the weird-looking altar, which is, 24 chairs.
Okay, yeah. So he wouldn't, if it was multiple rows where he could in the background tap with his phone, he would do it, but
Yeah,
not
no, that's
here.
not really an option this time.
Yeah, no.
What are we gonna do? Where are the others? They're not answering us.
I'm gonna try to stealthily take a look of the message.
How? You're at the parking lot and he's at the front door. Do you want to walk up to him and just sort of peek over his shoulder? He's gonna see. It's just you and him then.
I mean, Marcus got the
A
message
message
from us,
from
like his own.
Okay,
So,
yes. Okay, well, roll me dexterity subterfuge as you try to stealthily look at it during the thing. I mean, unless you just don't give a shit what you look like, in which case you would probably.
No,
draw
I'm
attention
trying to be
yourself.
polite.
You're trying to be polite. Okay, give me dexterity subterfuge to look on your phone stealthily without anyone noticing, or at least paying attention to it. You're good at this.
And
Should be
3
fine.
successes.
3 successes, yeah. With a grace and skill practiced over many a time doing this in class. Just pull out your phone, go, here, and put it away again. The most
does
casual
the
thing
message
in the
say?
world. What does the message say? That Micah is in front of the building and just came outside, isn't on the phone? Something like that?
yeah, like so Micah is outside. Like, what's happened to you guys?
You could probably reply with 3 successes.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrote like a chat with him on toilet inside listening mass or whatever it is. Sermon
Madness.
massness, yeah.
Community service, mass, yeah.
Yeah. Everything okay.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Nothing is wrong.
Okay, interesting. So to Pex, I show the message like, hey, so what? Marcus just chatted with him and they're inside. Everything okay? What the hell is going on in there?
So you're chatting back on the phone to Marcus? Marcus?
No, I'm just asking from Pex, like, what the hell is going on in there?
Oh,
Just-
and I muted
con-
instead of unmuting. Okay, yeah, he showed.
There you go.
Muted. Yes?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he was this guy. He came out, but is he like? Does he look like he's leaving?
No, as far as you can tell, he's just standing outside of the building, getting some fresh air, briefly on his phone.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Okay. Any further communication you're doing with the rest of the team?
Well, information is key.
I mean,
so
just tell them he's on the phone. It's not like we bought that directional microphone thing that we talked about back in Vegas.
I mean, if you don't have it here, you don't have it.
yeah, it's still in the mail. So yeah, I do have it written on my sheet as mail ordered. But anyway, so.
Because we didn't give that a follow up. Let's give you a luck roll to see if it arrived. 8 or higher, it arrived already, and you have it. I guess you have it already.
Up in the car and use it.
Not suspicious at all. I have a satellite dish pointed at the guy.
Right. If you have that thing and you have it aimed at him, then I do kind of want you to make a subterfuge roll. Like what even? You're just in the car aiming a big fucking satellite at him. You're not even that far away.
Is it really so big?
Give
not
me
that big. It's
wits.
like
Yeah, I know, but
planes.
it's still a little fucking weird. It's still a little
It
weird to
is.
have a thing. It could be a gun, for all he knows. Okay, give me wits
Yeah, that's
subterfuge. Wits subterfuge to aim this thing at him. I know stealth is a thing, but I don't think that applies here. Yeah.
I will. No, there's no. No.
Yeah.
Moving on.
2 successes,
Hey,
really
success.
well. 1 success. Okay, so you aim it at him, and you get about half the conversation before he looks in your direction and just goes, "What the fuck's happening over there?" and backs off. But you get a bit of the conversation, which is him on his phone. Going, is there any news from odd events or sightings in the area? No? No other cult or anything? No? Perhaps one of the churches acting weirdly? Well, it has to be something like that. No, I'm certain it was one of them. They have a very specific aura. No, the Earthbound are like that. Well, it's because they have a massive... What term would you use? Yeah, their torment gives them a very specific aura. I would recognize it anywhere. It's unmistakable. I gotta go. They look in your direction. He will go back inside.
Okay. I was when he looked straight at my face. I was like, okay, do I need to go? Oh, he went inside instead of toward the car. Whew. Okay. Hey, Pex, he saw me. So keep an eye out for any cops moving in. Okay.
Yeah, how about we just split?
Sure. Okay. I sent a message like earlier. The message was okay. Sitting tight on the car. Visual contact on Micah. Now it's like he saw us. We're out. So
If there's a chance there's gonna be cops coming, I mean, I'm a dead
True.
man with a fucking
True.
flamethrower in my
Yeah.
trunk.
So yep. We start moving.
Very well. You get in your car, you drive off.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, Micah went back inside.
So we have different cars, right? So you're going with your car, I'm going with my car, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
I need to call you.
I'm pretty sure you only take one car and drive away from there, because otherwise, like
I can take the
you take the
taxi.
Toyota and you leave. I mean, I guess you take both cars and you leave.
Okay.
I guess since no, wait, the Dodge is Peter's car. So
Yeah, and the other one's Pex's car.
Okay. I guess you take both cars and
us two.
leave. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. The
so-
two of them are gonna have fun when they come out and like, where the fuck are the cars? Anyway.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they at least have the message like we split.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I call Pex and I try to I convey the message. I won't text and drive. I'll just call Pex.
Right. Well, don't worry about that. Anyway, back inside in the community center room, you will see Micah re-enter. He will sit down and he will participate for the next half hour just in the rest of the community meeting. As far as the two of you inside can tell, nothing particularly noteworthy is happening immediately.
Marcus is trying to like understand what happened to him in the restroom. Like, when did he actually feel like sick before he went to the room? How did the throwing of water like cause this? And like, did I even acknowledge that I've been like hearing the music or the song before that?
Give me a. I need something to have like internal self-knowledge. What would be a thing that would apply for this? I'm thinking wits, but what would be introspective? You know what? Give me willpower.
All right.
You have 4 willpower, so that should be okay.
Yeah, let's see how it works.
Mm-hmm. There's a button right next to it. You should just be able to click that.
Oh, that was a
4
good one.
successes. Okay. Perfect. You realize that for the past 24 hours, ever since you were exposed to that melody had been stuck in your head. And slowly it had been driving you insane. You know when you have a melody stuck in your head and you just repeat it and maybe you'll whistle it out loud? Do you ever have a coworker that whistles a melody like every 10 minutes? Because I fucking
Lucky
do.
no.
well, I raise you. I hear your coworker and I raise you spouse.
Right, okay. Now imagine that, except it's yourself and you hate it. Now, you weren't fully aware of it, but for the past, well, let's say 24 hours, you had been driving yourself fucking insane with it. And you didn't realize how little sleep you had actually been getting from it.
Is it normal that I didn't acknowledge it, or is it just like that you forgot to tell me as a player?
It's something in your head. Actually, you're pretty sure you were like on your computer late at night when you couldn't even sleep. Like, yeah, you thought you went to bed after researching it, but actually you couldn't quite sleep, and then you got back up, and then you spent some time on your computer, you're pretty sure.
Okay, that is actually worrying.
Yeah, it's a little weird that you forgot about this, but you spent some time thinking here, and, you know, boy, having your stuff refreshed, this has been really a refreshing past 30 minutes for you as all of this just sort of floods through. You haven't really been able to pay attention to what's happening in the community meeting, but honestly, who gives a shit? This is way more important. So you've just been thinking about your day and your night and like, what the fuck? Yeah, what was all that? Why have you just been ignoring that?
Okay, I really need to talk with him again.
And like someone just sort of slapped you in the face, you suddenly went, oh God, what was I doing? Ugh. I mean, you don't think he did anything special, but it certainly woke you up to what was happening.
So I don't think that he used some power to like cast a spell on me or something when he threw the water?
Well, the problem is you have a way of detecting if something is supernatural or not, but that's not working right now.
Do I anymore?
Well,
I'm not sure,
anymore.
do I?
I mean, you have a very, very minor little sense. You know what? For the purpose of being able to detect stuff, give me perception, awareness, but it's DC DC 9, but I only need one success.
Okay.
Like, how many dice is that for you? 3. So
One
decent.
success.
One success. There you go. The fact that it happened at exactly the same time is a little bit too much of a coincidence for you to just dismiss. You don't know what magic looks like, but the coincidences are a bit too much for you to dismiss. So you're pretty sure he did something, but it didn't feel as if he did any sort of magic. That's for certain.
Yeah.
He certainly didn't say any sort of spell, as far as you can tell. So, unless magic is unbelievably stealthy, which it might be, because you don't fucking know magic, you'd need to talk to someone who knows magic to really figure that stuff out. You're more of a technology guy.
Yeah. Okay. I decided I'm going to like have a chat with him again, and this time like a bit more intensely outside of this place.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know where he lives, right?
You don't.
I'm just gonna like basically follow him out when he leaves.
All right. After the community session ends...
I'm following Marcus.
Yeah. After the community session ends, there is a brief opportunity in a nearby room where some coffee is served, and people can just sort of chat afterwards. He is there with a friend, and they are just briefly bantering about their day and what's been happening. There's a table. You can just grab some coffee and sit there with them if you want.
I'm gonna like basically try to find a way of like having few words with Victor before that.
Sure. I mean, there's hallways and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna like basically like tell shortly what happened.
Okay. If you're taking a moment, let's say you're going to, I don't know, the bathroom or something, and talking to him there, I am going to make a little bit of a luck roll.
Yeah, and I'm not still sure that like absolutely sure that Victor is clean, even though he seemed to have a sense of these sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also trying to read Victor's face when I explain about the realization that the song has been playing in my head, and I have been able to sleep, and only I realize it now when I spoke with him.
Very well. Discuss what you would discuss. You're taking a few minutes discussing all this stuff.
Yeah. Victor, you remember the song? The song that you were so eager to play?
Yeah.
Well, it's been playing my head non-stop for the last it's like a day. I just didn't realize it. Like I've been tired and I thought I went to sleep, but actually I realized I didn't. And I spoke with our target just now, and he basically banished it.
He vanished.
I felt really sick and I puked it all out. I think he's a real deal. He has powers. To cleanse, to banish, supernatural.
Or to kill an earworm. I mean, I admit the tune wasn't that catchy, but...
It was more than that. Like, I feel very weird about this. But I'm very sure about this as well. It was trying to kind of possess me and now it's gone. I can't even remember it anymore.
Interesting.
I think we have to speak with him straight and maybe reveal that we are not totally normal either.
You never saw the notes, did you? Or you didn't hear me actually play on the organ, did you? You only heard it from the recording.
No, I believe he was down there with you when you were playing it.
Yeah. Part of it. I like a charge like from outside.
Oh, right,
yeah.
Okay.
You were definitely playing it while both of them were there.
I heard part of it.
Okay. At that point, Victor sort of, you know, when you're trying to recall something, he sort of starts looking up at the ceiling, tries to introspectively search his own mind, so to speak, sort of You're like, am I hearing the song in my head? Because I was the one playing it.
Yes, I understand. I understand.
So he at this point he's worried. He's like, I was the one playing it. It went through me. So
You know what? Give me a willpower check on Victor. DC 7.
Ooh.
And it's not the way you think it is.
Sure, 1 success.
1 success. You can sort of remember. I mean, okay. Really, it's up to you. You think at this point you've been thinking about this melody for the past day. You think if you wanted to, you could fully remember the melody at this point, exactly what it sounded like, because you've been thinking about it a lot, or you could suppress it. Make your choice.
No, he would remember it.
Okay.
It might come useful.
As you
still
fully
curious
remember
about
this melody, yeah, you just sort of go, oh yeah, it went like this.
Yeah.
And you start sort of humming it and singing it and strumming it with an invisible instrument. What sort of instrument does
I'm
Victor
gonna
play?
put fingers on my ears, like no, not again. And I probably walk out.
Ah, hell no.
Okay.
Daddy Shark did. Nope, I'm out.
exactly. But yeah, no, he he lets himself remember it. But he's not gonna start like singing it constantly, I guess, unless that comes forced.
Oh no. As far as you are aware, you're just sort of humming it. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like.
Yeah, it's a normal song.
Yeah. Marcus, however, will notice that even a few minutes later, you're still humming it.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna now go to get that cup of coffee.
Okay, well, I'm following you.
Okay, well,
I'm not-
you're going there. You don't see him in the room, and when you ask about him, they tell you that no, he just left. You just missed him.
Crap! I'm gonna like try to catch him.
Okay, give me
Dude, where are you going?
Strength athletics as you rush to the parking lot to attempt to get there in time. DC 7.
Okay.
And I'll need 2 successes.
Victor's right there at your heels.
Only one.
Only 1 success. You run to the parking lot like the fucking crazy madman. Victor can't properly keep up as you're just running and running to where you think he would probably have to be somewhere in it. You see a car driving away, and you frantically, instinctively just sort of run up to it and start swinging around. I was like, no, that's finally fucking him. Stop. What would you do to get his attention?
Is there a way of like
shoot the car?
I don't have a gun. Is there like any way of like basically like having a shortcut to get like on his paths? Like I know the road goes in one way and you can jump over the fence to get there like faster or something.
If you are willing to take a mad risk, maybe. Are you willing to take a mad risk?
No, but I'm gonna run after him and hoping that he will hit a red light.
Okay.
By divine providence, he does not.
All right. Let's just check the
Always
area.
green
If there
for
is,
him.
let's check the area and see if there is a red light. There is a roundabout, a large parking lot. Okay, there's red lights. Okay. Let's see if you happen to be in luck as Marcus is just running after it. First off, give me another strength athletics as you are just running after this car. And then if you are lucky enough to catch his attention, because if you're running after it, he's going to notice. You know.
1.
1 success. Okay. You're going to need some luck. If this is a 6 or higher, you are in luck. Otherwise, it just drives off. It is a 7.
Yay!
So, yeah, along this road, as let's say this is his car, Marcus is just running along this road going like the fucking Terminator 2 scene as he's sprinting along the road going, my God!
But the question is, just make him to like a drive faster.
But
Who is that
seeing
maniac?
that, okay,
What the fuck?
Micah will pull over on the sidewalk here. See you sprinting
Okay,
at him.
I'm gonna slow down like a pant for a moment before I walk to the next car.
Okay. The window goes down. Inside is Micah and a friend. And Micah will lean out.
I'm sorry. I'm not a madman. Can I speak a few words with you, like on the side?
Well, it
in
seems
private?
to be very important.
Victor's slowly jogging after.
I mean, do you want to get in the
Somewhere.
car? We can just drive you. We can drive you back to the. You probably, if it's important, we can
It's
just drive you back
kind
to
of
the center.
private. Like it's about what we spoke before.
Oh, well, could just get in then. We can talk in private in here. I'll drive you
He's
back to the community
with his
center.
friend.
Yes, he's with his friend.
Just-
It's fine. I trust them. You can tell anything you would tell me. You can tell them.
And how does he look like? What
What
impression
does
do I
he
get from
look
him?
like? He looks like a very average Joe. Hold on. I mean, I've used these sort of pictures before, but let me see if I have a guy. I believe I had some for this specific purpose. Let's see if I can find them real quick. Sure, this guy. For some reason, he also looks like a YouTuber in my brain.
Yeah.
He looks like an average Joe, my ass.
Wait, Joe, your ass? What's wrong with that?
No, it's
Average
it's
model.
like an average Joe.
Average, I mean, yeah, generic guy played by supermodel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's unfortunately
Hollywood version of a generic guy.
generic guy
Yeah, that's
played
like-
by Brad
Like
Pitt.
Thor's little brother.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, it's
Okay.
for some reason it's really difficult to have AI generate average-looking people.
Sure.
Probably
I get
because
it.
most pictures are taken of models.
That is,
Yeah.
you know, that is very true. Either way, it's Micah's car, and he gets to make the fucking rules. So he's like, just get in. I'll drive you back to the community center.
Okay, thank you.
If you take it,
But
he will
didn't have
turn the
any
car
reaction. He didn't have any reaction right now when he saw me.
Well, reaction, as in as much of a reaction as you could reasonably expect from seeing what he just fucking saw.
Okay,
Of you
I'm just
running
gonna say
along the street like a fucking man possessed, sprinting, arms swinging, wildly screaming after him. Stop! Stop!
Okay, I'm just gonna say that this might sound strange or not, but I think that there is a kind of a catchy, like a curse or disease or something like that. And when we spoke in the restroom, you made it to go away, but it is back.
He takes a look at you, looks you up and down. Are you sure? Because you seem fine.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
except for the running. I mean, I get that you're probably upset about suddenly feeling ill like that, and that can do all sorts of things to a person. You'll probably be all right. He's driving you back to the community center in the meantime. Or is that not what you meant?
Marcus is gonna basically like a confess that well, I haven't been able to sleep. There has been this song that has been playing nonstop in my head,
I see.
and a magic. I will empathize the word magic. It was suddenly gone, at least for a moment.
Oh, well,
till-
that's good.
My friend start humming it, and now it's back.
Your friend.
What? Okay. Does Marcus hear it again in his head, or is it in Victor's head at the moment?
Marcus does not hear it in his head.
Okay.
But Marcus is telling Micah in the car as they
Sure,
are
sure,
driving
sure.
back here. Victor is still at the community center.
Yeah, yeah.
So
He's taking his
if it
piano
was
out.
something, if it was something that you actually did, I think my friend might need your help.
I see. Would you mind telling me, as he's still driving in that direction, since when you and I guess your friend too have been hearing this melody? Where did you hear it, or what is this melody?
I don't want to hum it, but it's like an old organ music.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it like a couple of days ago the first time, and it's being like a curse on my head.
What happened a couple days ago?
We burned the church.
Well, I heard it the first time from a tape.
From a tape. Where'd you get this tape?
From a friend. Is this something that you actually know something about?
Well, I mean, I might.
Oh.
I've been around the area. I hear all sorts of weird stories. I actually know quite a bit about weird melodies of the mind. So, if it happens to be something that you think that, you know, that me splashing water in your face with the power of the Lord, you know, in a way, I baptized you. You know, that is sort of that thing. So maybe that was it. Maybe it was just a part of your inner self that deeply wanted to join a religion, and you just sort of saw that as you properly joining it. You know, I could baptize your friend. That would probably cure it.
Maybe you can take a look of him first. Like it's up to him, but like I'm worried about him. Not myself, of course.
I can see that. You know what? I'll take a look at your friend. It's fine. It's fine.
Is this friend like acting like a normal person here in all this, or like somebody who might be more into know?
Their friend is keeping fairly quiet during all of this. They are listening to it and just kind of nervously looking back and forth, but it so far sounds like a conversation between his friend, and he just sort of laughs along when Micah laughs. And when you're talking about like, oh, this melody, he just sort of nods, and then when you start talking about magic, he just sort of goes with an eyebrow. I'm like, okay.
Well, I just mentioned it once, and
Right.
I could see you can imagine it like a be metaphor.
All right. He pulls into the parking lot. He will get out, and he'll say, "Oh, Jim, I'll probably only be a minute or so. Just
Apologies if I delayed your plans for later on. Like, should take
all
up just
right.
minutes.
Is he still inside? He will ask Marcus if Victor is still inside.
Or do we see him like jogging like toward us?
That's
on
a
the
good
way?
question. What is Victor doing?
Well, I was thinking he probably. Well, you said he struggles to keep up, so at some point he's like, oh, "Fuck it." Especially
I can't
if the
imagine
song.
Victor of all fucking people. That like.
Oh yeah, no. Like as soon as he goes, "Oh fuck it," and especially with the song playing in his head, yeah, he doesn't have athletics.
No, you don't have strength athletics, so no.
So he would return, and now that I remember the whole song, and it seems to be there. I know this is fucking dumb, but curiosity killed the cat, so to speak. So he, as they drive to the community center, like Marcus has seen Victor once before, he has the his phone on his knees sideways. As he seems to be tapping on it, as he has re-downloaded his piano app and he's now playing the song on his cell phone.
Okay, you're playing it in the community center.
Well, at the steps outside, like he's gonna come back. He'll call me if nothing else.
It's not very long. People are leaving.
Yeah, and he's sitting outside on the steps, sort of.
3 or lower, please. No, 4. Yeah, he takes
end
out
of
his.
the world as we know it.
All right, he has his little piano thing there. You guys will get out the car and start approaching him as he is playing that melody on his phone. Marcus, you will see him do that.
Oh my god! Like Marcus says on loud.
As he's humming it under his breath.
And you know what? One additional one, just for the purpose of... No, okay, good. Oh boy. Okay.
Assume it's
Yeah,
little something.
that is him. Like I mentioned for Miska.
Hello. Oh, I remember you from a few weeks ago. Actually,
I'm assuming Mike.
Yes, this is Mike approaching Victor.
Yeah.
Weren't you the curious lad from a few weeks ago who also joined? I believe you were very, you didn't seem part of the community, but you seemed like you were very interested at the time. You could have just come to me and talked if you were interested.
Oh, how many people are there around us?
Currently, first off, I'm assuming that Marcus would have stopped you from being on your phone.
Please tell me you're booming the music like this happened.
No, I mean, he wasn't booming it out loud. He was just sort of tapping it. I imagine there were a few errors unless it flows on its own like it did with the organ.
At this point,
which
it's
I think
pretty much flowing again, yes. But...
Okay. Yeah. He goes, yep, that's me. I did attend your sermon a few days ago.
Mm-hmm. I see. And your friend here, pointing to Marcus, told me that you might be interested in a conversion and a baptism. We can arrange that just fine. Marcus, if you wouldn't mind guiding your friend inside, we can arrange it real quick. I mean, normally these things are much more of a formality, but I happen to be able to get this arranged for you.
Absolutely. I put my hand around Victor and escort him inside.
And I dodge. I try and dodge. I'm like, whoa, baptism. I'm already baptized, thanks. From a Christian family.
That's quite all right. A new baptism to renew your vow and bring you back into contact with God is nothing weird.
He goes, is this about the cursed music?
Yes, it's about the cursed music, says Marcus.
Right. And what does...
Micah is helping you drag Victor inside, by the way.
Can I try and dodge their grub at any point?
You can. I'm going to say, let's see. First off, you're trying to dodge because you're actively trying to get away, right?
I'm trying actively to not be dragged inside quite yet.
All right. Give me dexterity, dodge, and then however many successes you have, that is what... Also remember willpower,
4 successes.
But honestly, using willpower with this is a little sort of... Fucking hell. Okay, you have +1. You have +1 success because Micah is helping you. So give me Marcus. I guess strength brawl. Oh, you have a lot of that. Okay, but still,
unfortunately,
you have +1 success in whatever you have because Micah's helping you. But he could just easily run the fuck away. So.
Well, he's not trying to run away. He's just trying to dance out of your grip. So,
I know.
He's
stay out of grip. Stay out of being forced inside.
Yeah.
Right? You need 3 successes. You have 3 successes.
I have 3.
Okay.
Damn it.
So between the two of you, they managed to get a grip on Victor. As they start dragging him inside. It's a little bit before you actually get there. Miscellaneous thoughts flow through your head, Victor. You have a gun. They are sort of forcing you into a place you don't want to go. They probably wouldn't keep dragging you if you fired your gun once.
But I don't... Damn it. Yeah. Instead, he turns to Marcus and hisses at him. What the fuck are you doing? What did he do to you? Did he get to you?
Marcus just gonna grunt that that I think that he can be useful. And you need help.
What the fuck? Help with what?
Marcus doesn't answer.
And he turns to Mike and goes, okay, I don't know what you've done to my friend, but what are you? I know you're not the person born into that body.
They take you to this room.
Where are we
By the
going
way,
with Victor just talking his mind out?
does our friends actually see this? Like from no, they throw away.
The
Okay, no,
friend
yeah.
is outside waiting at the car.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Marcus is dragging Victor with the help of Micah towards this room, and let's real quickly check if there's anyone nearby. There is not someone nearby right now. So you are somewhat free to have this discussion as you are being dragged over here.
Sure.
He will say that he is simply a man of faith, and that through blessing of the Lord, he was fortunate enough to be reborn recently.
You crawled out of I had a vision. You crawled out of some sort of an abyss where there were a lot of you guys, and you saw an opening. And when I was at your sermon the other day, you keep talking about awakening to the supernatural, awakening to the true world. Damn it, I also have to remember that I think he's an alien. I have to keep remembering that
because you're not going to say, like, I
alien.
know what you are. I have some bullshit about what you are.
Yeah, no, but sure. Like,
if you play it correctly, I'll play along.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think I know what he is, but I need him to say
Roll play it correctly, and I'll reward you for it. Go on.
Damn it. What do you want? Performance? Subterfuge?
I want you to role play fucking Victor thinking he's an alien
Sure.
and say going along with
Sure. Okay, he goes, because my contacts, sent me, sure, he's gonna say, Mike, I had a vision that you came from somewhere real dark with a lot of your friends, and you saw a window of opportunity when Micah died. And then you awoke on his hospital bed. I also saw through this veil that you also keep preaching about, opening one's eyes, and you are something far more immense, far more advanced than a human.
Oh, and what would
So
that
I would
be?
kindly ask you to not put me in that puddle and do to me whatever you did to my friend.
And what exactly would that be?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. I'm allowing you to explain yourself. What are you? Because a human you are not.
I will stop like tracking like Victor inside.
Okay, Micah will just stop for a moment. Come on, we're almost there.
I think my friend have a good question here. Victor, why didn't you tell us about this vision you had?
Oh, I told Peter. We were at the I want to call them mountains as a player, but I don't know if those constitute as mountains.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We brought the nearby mountains to Beaver, and you know how I can commune with the messengers? So I did one of those communions, and they sent me a message. They showed me something crawling out from a pitch black abyss with a lot of other things in there, and they saw a pinpoint sort of moment to cross through, and they woke up on a hospital bed being resuscitated. And the only one we've been investigating recently is...
Clearly, you are suffering from an ailment of the mind. You know what would really help with that? Being spiritually reborn.
You mean suppressing our instincts?
No, I mean allowing yourself to be cleansed of this mental ailment you clearly have Like, did you just call me something from Zebulon 7? What was that about?
That's the only thing that matches so far. We know you have been talking about humanity's potential and how you find us lacking, how there are other versions of us, better versions of us, and that would only make sense if you have seen humanity's future, and now you are here at a point in time where we're still, well, lacking.
All right, first off, let's double check that there is no one nearby here. On a 2 or a 1, someone is nearby. 10, it is abandoned right now. Okay, great.
Okay.
I can tell you want answers. And I am guessing that you are so desperate for answers that you are willing to throw yourself at absolutely anything. But I am telling you, as a fellow man, as someone who has nothing but the best of intentions for you, that if you follow that voice, you are going to end up in a far worse situation than you ever thought possible. Marcus, I am begging you, please help me cleanse your friend. I will answer what questions I can answer you afterwards.
Which voice? The music or the voices you've already silenced?
I will
Because
tell you about both
something
of them.
about
I assure you, Marcus, please help me drag him there.
well, so long as you're not tampering with my mind, I don't mind you helping purge the music. I assume it's dangerous.
Yes, you have no
But-
idea how dangerous it is.
Is it
Marcus,
a demon?
please.
Okay,
It
okay,
says-
let's do this, but just get rid of the music. We speak after.
Just
I
the
need
music.
to be open-minded.
With the help of Marcus, he is dragged to the baptism pool and walked inside of it, and he is dunked under it. Immediately afterwards, you will start throwing up. Not as much as Marcus was, but a bit.
Sure.
You didn't realize just how much you were hoping to murder Micah, but that feeling has sort of subsided. You felt like you were very close to just pulling your gun and shooting him several times during the conversation.
So
That feeling is
after his
gone,
son
and
hurling
so
up
is the
into the
melody.
pool.
He does try to position you in a way that you're not throwing
Okay.
up in the pool. You get a little bit in there. He scoops it out for good measure to leave things behind
Sure.
cleanly. The water is pristine when you're done. Okay, there's some towels near here. Let's get you dried up. He points to the nearby bench. Have a seat.
He does so, but he is going in through his mind at the moment. He's like, okay, like has his affiliation to religion, to God, to anything changed? Even though I'm not sure if he would know if it had, but he's actively going through like, am I still as questioning about it as before?
What was
Like-
your religion before?
I imagine he was an agnostic at best.
Okay.
Like when you become a hunter, you can't necessarily fully be an atheist, like saying God doesn't exist.
That's fine.
But-
Does that go for Marcus as well, by the way? Or
I think that Marcus was more like he used to be atheist, but all this messenger business bring it to be like a more agnostic, that there is something greater, but fuck it, it's not like some guy sitting on a cloud.
Or something you would necessarily worship. Like he would definitely not call himself
Yeah.
a worshipper or a Christian as such.
Yeah,
That's
the
perfectly fair.
Christianity, like Islam, all of those, they just don't make any sense for Marcus. But he kind of know that there are greater things than greater than our science.
okay.
But at this
as
point,
you
he
said,
would
the
definitely
bench.
be like,
Yeah. All right. We're alone for a little bit. Please understand that there are things that I am not capable of telling you.
An external restriction, or
Yes. But I suppose you have a few questions, and because I can tell that you are also men on a mission, I think it is fair enough to illuminate you a little bit. Would you mind telling me since when this melody has been haunting you?
was it yesterday that we went there? This is a player asking.
I think there might be like one day in between max.
Okay.
So either yesterday or the day before, because Marcus said he took a day off to do stuff. So let's say the day before yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
So Marcus said, like, I already mentioned the organ, but like I kind of like it was on the tape.
Well,
I
he
think
wasn't
you can tell him.
entirely wrong. He wasn't entirely wrong. I mean, considering what we have seen of you and what. Just to verify, are you an alien? I need to get this out of the system right now.
He will chuckle and go, "No, I'm not an alien."
Okay. And I roll empathy.
Sure, go right ahead.
I'll roll perception empathy just to like.
Watch.
It would be a funny time for it.
It's a failure, but not a botch.
I mean, it seemed like a chuckle. It could be a chuckle of, haha, he saw through my disguise.
Sure.
But he says no, so.
Right, yeah. So he goes, okay, well, we know that you are something immensely powerful. But you, so I'm not sure if there's a point of us really lying to you, because I believe we're at least on some stage at your mercy here. We've been sort of checking up on you.
For my purpose of being able to know what I should and shouldn't probably tell you, would you mind telling me what you consider yourselves to be and what you know?
Is man possessed by something, and like maybe the hold of it getting a bit looser in the recent times close enough? I'm almost a half mind of thanking you for that.
Who are you talking to and what about what?
Yeah.
Victor looks at your question and goes, what are you talking about?
There's multidimensional questions happening here, so try to be specific who you're asking what.
Yeah. Victor's looking at Marcus and goes, wait, what? Who are you talking to? What?
Marcus is telling the Micah like about this question that like I almost feel myself man possessed, and the possession maybe lifted a little bit when I was listening to you for the first time. I guess I should thank you for that.
You're welcome, but that probably happened by accident.
Right. Okay. So your question, what? It's hard to say. I mean, people like us, I suppose. Some call. We're.
I mean, you can just say what you call yourself and what others call you, because language is a tricky thing in the best of circumstances.
I mean, at best, I am a fan of the occult, I suppose. My friends less so. A chaser of the supernatural.
Some call themselves hunters. I don't.
Right.
Some do.
But recently we've sort of been going around either by accident or by purpose, bumping into one sort of dangerous supernatural entity or another, and more or less dealing with it if it's within our power.
I see. I think I somewhat understand. I can sense that the two of you are adventurers of sorts. You've probably traveled around quite a bit and seen more of this world than the average person. Maybe seen things that they wouldn't even believe if you told them stories of it, right?
I mean, yeah. I'm not sure if there's much sense in going on there, but sure, that can be inferred from what I said.
Let me share you some of my own stories. You see, I also have seen things that if I were to tell people about them, they wouldn't believe it. And if I were to actually properly try and convince them of what I know and what I've seen, if they were to believe me, it would probably shatter their world in a way that I shouldn't. So I need to be careful with what I do and don't tell people. That is a burden I think you share as well.
Yeah, I mean, true.
And because of that,
That's
people like us are sometimes forced to sort of dance around a point. Sometimes with people that are completely uninitiated, but with people like us in the know as well. I have taken it upon myself to act not so much as a hunter, like you have called yourself, but I prefer guider, or, like a mentoring role more than anything. Some have called me, although granted she looked up to me a lot, like a guardian angel. And
Do,
depending on
are
what
you
role we take in
serious?
someone's life, what?
Are you serious?
Yes, we all take many roles in life depending on, exactly what we do. I'm sure you've saved many people and acted as guardian angels for them. Right? You've saved people, right, with what you do?
Well, I try to do my best, like
Exactly. And in a way, that's really all we can do. But I can tell that you are very driven, and maybe at times, when God speaks to us, it can feel like it's not even coming from us. It's coming from this external force outside of ourselves that's driving us. Right?
are you saying that God is speaking to us, making us to hunt monsters?
Well,
I don't-
God and his will are very complicated, and I have struggled with understanding that will for a very, very long time. And his will is fragmented in a way that I had to accept that I will never fully understand. I simply have to try and do the best I can where I can. But in your particular case, it might be not so much the direct will of God as it is a will of a specific part of it. It's not malicious. I sense no malice in you. I can tell by you being willing to help your friend and running frantically that there is good in you. Even if it can be a little frantic at times. And whatever happened when you saw me talk before, I am fully confident that that will come back in time. It probably didn't understand what was happening either, and this is you making sense of things, this period of rest. Perhaps you should enjoy it. Although, if you want, I can probably offer you this rest for a greater period of time, if that is what you want. You are not,
Yes.
You are not forced to embrace this fate. It will look at
Yes.
Victor as well, if you want.
Marcus is very willing of like extending the the rest a bit further.
Are you serious, Marcus? Like, I
Yes.
get it. I get it. Our patrons' voices can be a bit.
What I heard,
Also-
you have got it easy in compared to me. Frantic yelling,
Well,
like
have
just
you
on the
tried-
limit of my hearing.
Yeah, have you tried communicating with it? I mean, you can communicate with it. I do it a few times a month.
Yeah, it hasn't been working for me so far.
I'm sure. Anyway, right, but you were asking where we found the music.
That's also important, yes.
So, and he, damn it. Well, he mentioned. Well, it was in the old broken church in whatever state it was. Like I said, we're sort of chasing supernatural things, and we came to this state to because we heard there were a lot of sightings of big feet, for example, and stuff like that. Those are sort of a passing curiosity of ours.
Evanston. That was the town.
Right. And those big shadowy things, and he shows an actual photo of it. So, and these things that we were sort of tracking, as we sort of bumped into you, and you
Roll me
were sort of
perception empathy.
Marcus
As he's
is interested about his reactions as well.
Then roll it as well.
one. One.
Second, what empathy?
Perception empathy.
Perception. Yeah. Two.
Okay. The two of you take a look at him, and he absolutely recognizes what he's looking at as he tries to keep a straight face.
You know these things.
Yes, I am aware of these things, and if you are worried about them as something that must be dealt with, I can assure you this is already handled and
I mean,
not
as
something you
far
need
as
to worry about.
Oh yeah, it sort of popped into rain. It doesn't seem harmful. If anything, it seemed like a strangely shaped natural irrigation system.
Something
anyway,
like that, yes.
So, at any rate, you sort of landed on our radar as something far more powerful, and we've been kind of weighing whether or not you're dangerous or not.
So what are you doing here?
I have been very honest and straightforward. You have heard my message.
I appreciate it, but like, why right now?
I understand
Why are you
that
trying
the
to-
message is complicated, but the few who I sense are capable of fully understanding it, they do. And it might take a long while to even find a few that can truly appreciate it, but I feel as if that is the new mission that was given to me. To find
Right.
those willing to understand it and show the glory of the Lord through it, to join his divine chorus.
Sure. Right. So anyway, as a part of that, us sort of trying to see if you're actually dangerous, because, well, if you have the power to silence whatever's
Haunting us.
sort of awakened us to the sort of true shape of the world, that led us to believe that you were potentially powerful. So we happened to read upon the sort of culty activity in Aveston and the church and the explosion, which didn't seem, according to our more military backgrounded friend, to not be an explosive vest. So we went to check out. There was an old organ and and I quote, guardian angel who wanted to be freed, and so I was playing the music, and that's kind of where it started.
You
We
have
did
his
take
full
a-
attention, and he asks you for details. Like, could you tell me exactly what happened here?
Oh, we went in. A friend went to the downstairs. We tried a drone, but there was a weird, unusual static there that was disrupting it. And our friend who went downstairs said he heard a voice. I was using the same method as I used to communicate with our patrons, to sort of open up to it and ask it questions. Ouija board and dust. And it said it's a guardian angel of sorts, and it was trapped. So I went downstairs, as my friend said, oh, there's a voice. We figured that it's trapped in the organ. Was. And with a few more questions, I figured that it's in the notes, or was. And I found that I could play those notes just by reading them, and so I started playing, and we recorded it. But then my friends burned the organ. But apparently the song remains,
I see.
so my friend here, and he points to Marcus.
Did you tell him the exact location, or just the town?
It's he says the ruined church in Aveston.
Okay. Well, it's the old town hall, but still, yeah.
Sure, yeah. The
Where the explosion was and the thing. Yeah. Okay. You give
yeah,
him the
he gives the
details. You have.
details.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say you
So-
burned it.
Well, he tried to. We didn't sort of. Now, I didn't want to burn it. I was tied up when I started playing the music, and they were like, "No, we're going to shoot you or tie you up and then drag me out."
Well,
But
I-
we did record a
From the
snippet
story
of
you're
it.
telling me, that's probably a good idea. Also, that sounds evil. You should probably delete that snippet.
Well, yeah, because Marcus said he was listening to it, and then it started playing in his head. And when he mentioned that you somehow cleansed it, I was like, "Do I remember the song?" And then I noticed I did, and that's when you found me playing it, because I was like, "Oh, I actually remember it, and I want to see what happens if I play it."
I understand
The voices you
curiosity is a strong force, but you should know that there are forces in this world you shouldn't toy with. They could very easily take control of you.
Hey, I'm not the one who silenced the safeguards, and he points at Mike.
So
You should
exactly
the
what is this
safeguards.
music? What is this
It's-
music
it's a
and how does it
Korean-
connect with the imprisoning of the spirits? And it's every time somebody remembers this song, it starts to spread.
You are
I imagine it's an
monster
entity that's
hunters, so
Yeah.
in your terms, you would call this a demon. And it would have taken residence in an object, probably that organ you found.
Mm.
And if you indeed destroyed it, that should have banished it. You destroyed it, right?
Well, we set it on fire. We didn't stay behind because burning an own town hall is still probably a crime.
Well, if it takes damage from fire, it's gone.
But
There
I
was
don't
a lot of
think
gasoline.
it's. I don't think it's gone. I don't think that's enough. It's not in the organ. It wasn't in the organ itself.
It's
Well,
worth
at least
checking
according
up
to-
on.
At least according to it, what it told me, it's in the music sheets, not particularly in the organ.
But
The organ
we
might be
burned as
tied
well.
to it.
Young
Right,
hunters,
but
would you like to see this monster properly destroyed?
yeah, probably.
If it's harmful for people, yes.
You said it's a demon,
Yes.
or we would call it a demon. Are demons earthborn?
The term that I know for demons is earthbound. Perhaps you heard that somewhere.
Well, no, because I asked it if it's from not of this plane, and it answered no. And then I asked if it's from this world, and the answer was yes. Of course, I'm not sure if it's lying. It's
Well,
entirely possible.
You
but
shouldn't take everything that a voice tells you, especially if you use a Ouija board, to be accurate. Generally, spirits that use such thing to communicate will try and manipulate whoever they are communicating with.
Did Victor mention
Sure.
the board, by the way?
I think
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I missed that.
Why did it want to kill you? He asks Mike.
Most likely because it sensed the power of God within me, and that I would try to use that
Right.
to cleanse its influence from you.
Right.
I suppose you have no reason to believe me on that either.
Well, I will like believe your deeds and not just your words. But we are not enemies at this point.
We are not enemies.
Hopefully, we are
understand.
friends.
I would like that too. And you have proven to me that you are willing to fight for what is right in this world, and to seek out God's righteousness in whatever detailed way that might take. If you want, I could bestow upon the two of you a blessing to aid you in this. and it would help you destroy whatever remains of this vile possessed instrument that you found.
You know, me and God, I'm good. I'm just waiting for and he points to his head, the voices to come back. The right ones, our patrons.
I
Sort of.
suspect that will be back in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Even the most traumatic event is often healed if given some time.
Right.
So you're saying that there's no way of getting rid of that voice?
If you want,
Sorry, Marcus.
if you want, I could give you a blessing, and I suspect that would suppress the voices inside your head too.
Victor throws his arm on Marcus' shoulders. Yeah, you could switch one master for another. But you're never going back to sleep, pal. This is your world now.
If you
Right.
want,
Maybe
or whatever you think you might need.
maybe later. Now you're making me suspicious, Victor.
Think about it for a moment.
I guess you're not going anywhere, right?
Or how about you? And turns to Victor. Like, are there
What was
not
about
things
me?
that you've considered? I have much experience in this field, even if I know that I can't share everything. I know that I might be able to help you in a great many ways.
I mean, nothing local, really. There's only a few spirits that at least one spirit that we haven't managed to banish yet. But I think that might be a bit above our pay grade. Considering you seem to be really into this god business, you probably are mostly opposed to my interests in general. So,
What interest are those? Wait, are you... Are you studying the forces of Satan?
not that I know of.
Well, then there should probably not be a problem.
What would you call the forces of Satan?
Who knows, whatever you think you're studying. For all I know, you're worshipping Lucifer and his lieutenants or something.
I mean, that's a bit of a vague answer, isn't it? Whatever you're studying, that sort of seems like...
Well, the occult is a very large subject, isn't it?
Sure. I mean, mostly it's gathering information to understand how it works and sort of trying to broaden the field of judgment so as to not err on the side of judging the world as black and white and smiting something that should not be, that isn't necessarily inherently bad, even though it might look like it to some. But personally, at the moment, I'm mostly interested in the arts of the arcane. Not much.
He will have a cup of water, like we've been talking for a while, and take a sip himself and offer you a cup as well.
No, he declines it. He's like, that was a sudden thing. No.
Marcus feel like take it, and thanks.
He will, because he has a cup for each of you and for himself, he'll be like, well, this is... I assure you that there is no ill will in this. It is just a cup of water, and it might help you clear your mind a little bit.
Yeah, see, the way you word it doesn't make it sound any less suspicious. But
That wasn't
I
meant
assure
to
you
sound
this...
suspicious. That was meant to imply that it might give you the very thing you're looking for. Is he always like this?
Yes.
I mean, questioning things is sort of my thing. He says awkwardly.
So wait, when a literal demon lies to him, he dives on an organ and starts playing it frantically. But then when I offer to give him answers, he just rejects it. Seriously?
I was I was suspicious of the thing as well, but I was still curious. I don't know. It's the whole god thing.
I honestly think you might you might need to drink this more than anyone I've ever met. The leaf of truth has
I
clearly
generally
been
see what
buried.
Victor thinks and do the opposite. A joke.
It's sort of the whole. I mean, I grew up in a very religious community, and they would do all they could to weed out the wrong kind of thinking. So, kind of comes from that. And you're pushing God a lot recently, so.
Well, yes. It is because I desperately want humanity to understand the way I understand it. I could
Yeah.
convince you if you were to really want evidence. You would know
Damn it, I
for
wish I-
certain.
Damn it. Would I, though? Or would I simply be. I don't think we should continue this line of discussion. I feel I'll just. I fear I might offend.
I think you have given us a lot to thought about. But
he does
Yeah,
take the
please
cup
continue.
of water and says, you know what? Fine. Let's see. I hope it's just water. And he drinks it.
Yeah, it simply tastes like clear, fresh water.
Okay, and then he goes silent for a moment and tries to feel for any changes.
Having accepted just his little gift of kindness, you realize, like, no, there was no ill will, there was no ill effect. And putting that aside allows you to relax. And in that moment, you once again go over the various tidbits that you've, discussed with him, and everything just sort of seems to click way better than it did before. An understanding of the world that was previously clouded.
Yes, everything makes sense. I think
What
that
topic would
we
you
would
ask
be.
him about, or would you start thinking about?
I think we would need. I would like to know something more about these things, the harmful things like threatening humanity, vampires, these demons. How to fight them more effectively.
Well, I can't tell you about everything, but which ones I can tell you about from what I have learned. And as he tells you about this stuff, he will not tell you everything, but you will be able to very quickly and clearly identify which bits are truth and which are flowery language that a normal person would hear. As he tells you that demons, originally fallen angels that were then sent to hell, then at some point powerful wizards would summon them from the depths of hell and bind them to objects to do their bidding. And during this servitude, they would become corrupted and tainted and become separated from the glory of creation and the beauty of mankind, and would instead only see themselves as beings detached from this, with the goal to take over the world for themselves by any means necessary. And every experience and story that he shares about this illustrates that, yeah, they are horrific creatures in any way, shape, or form that they are encountered. They are some of the worst things, these earthbound demons. And
how about these wizards that are summoning them?
Well, the miscellaneous sorcerer's arts that exist are a little bit like water, in that while generally reality tries to go a certain way, apparently, through whatever means, some people, through their occult studies, have unlocked ways to separate themselves from that. Or some, through other means, perhaps through deep faith, and others through whatever wizardry or technological wizardry they have unlocked, can achieve much of the same. But he'll say this is a far too complicated topic to go into without causing all sorts of other problems. So let's focus on what needs to be done for now. To destroy this reliquary properly, you would either need some divine power yourself, or to simply burn, destroy, crush, and break over and over again this object, because I assure you, if you go back there now, it is probably still in one piece. And it probably also suspects that you would come back, since if you were listening to its melody, it probably knows far more of you at this point than you think. Who knows what exactly happened during that time? A day is very long.
Yep.
So how should we destroy it then permanently?
We sent Micah to do the job.
That is perfectly acceptable. I
As
imagine you
Victor.
might. I imagine you might be busy with other things. I am a man of God, after all. I would be able to go there and do what I can myself with some friends. You don't have to do this.
Well, the problem isn't as much. I mean, we probably would. The problem is that we don't really have the means at the moment
Like
to
I
do
said,
other than
I could
repeatedly
bless
burning
you
things.
and offer you those means. And you hear in his voice, like, no, he is sincere in this. He is willing to offer you this as a tool for you to wield.
Victor, I think that this is our responsibility. We need to do this to end its.
He claps in the shoulder and goes, Marcus, my boy,
Marcus,
if you want to mess with gods, that's up to you. But I think this is one power I have to pass on.
Yeah.
There's other stuff I'm looking into, and I don't think that power would like it.
If it's just a tool, I agree.
Sure.
All right.
Sure, and you're one of the
it.
fighters. You're one of the fighters, so you're probably in there bashing shit anyway. So, I mean, a holy fist sounds more like your alley.
Yeah, most likely because of like multiple glass of water, Marcus is willing of taking the blessing.
All right. Yeah, Micah says, very well. It'll likely only need one of you. And hopefully it will help you as much as it can in the future. It involves a small ritual, and for the purpose of maintaining it, you will need to perform a small ritual every morning. Is that all right?
Well, as long as there's no like blood like sacrifices, I'm fine with it.
No, it's very simple. Every morning, simply drink a glass of water and say a small prayer to the Lord, and then on your phone, send me a text message saying, God be with you.
I can live with that.
Very
What's
well.
your phone number?
He will give you his phone number on a WhatsApp. And then he will take your hand in his hand and hold it. And so, like, I have faith in you, Marcus. Within you is the power to destroy this evil.
Amen.
And then he will turn to Victor and goes,
Ooh, I'm good.
"It's all right. I understand that you will find your own path somewhere. Perhaps you will yet awaken to the truth of this world one way or another. I will not force anything on you. I learned that the hard way."
Yeah. He got to ask about vampires and shit. I sort of already did about that. Can I ask my question? Although I fear it might offend you and not be up your alley.
I mean, I will answer any question I can about this.
Right. Victor takes out his notes on the runes that we found in the soul eating house. That
Alright.
the Arcanum dude. It's not Timasius. It was Geraldo. Yeah, Geraldo. His book's identified as I think it was glyph of containment, containment runes, and he's like, I've been trying to find ways to make this work.
Are you
Because I
sure
believe
that's
these
what
might-
you want?
Yeah. I mean, I imagine these would be very useful if we have to trap something that's really powerful so we can destroy it or protect us from something during a job.
Victor, I am also certain that if you focus your mind in a similar way to Marcus every morning and say a small prayer and go through that same ritual, you will be able to unlock this power.
Oh, okay.
And figure out not just these secrets, but any other similar that you would come across. I believe in you.
Cool. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Just remember
God.
the ritual. It will
Yep.
help you.
I forgot.
No, he's like, I will. But he won't
Maybe he
be
will,
praying.
maybe he won't. Anyway, then he will get a will get a message on his phone
Yeah.
from his friend who goes, right, we have been here for quite a while. People are going to start asking
We have.
questions.
Yep.
Yes. I understand you are working on something, but please understand that I am also working on miscellaneous things, and it would probably draw a lot of attention if we were seen talking multiple times. I might be able to answer some messages, but understand that I also have enemies, and if we interact too much, they will also eventually find you.
Yep. That's sort of part of the job.
All right. I wish the two of you the best of luck. If you,
You too.
for some reason, do not succeed, try to let me know.
Yep.
But I have faith. Go with God, and then he will step out the door, leaving the two of you in this room.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. it
I'm
was.
taking my phone out and I'm gonna give a call to Peter.
Can we walk
Oh.
outside? Do we have to stay in here? I mean, it's really weird if we stay and the preacher's left.
Yeah, okay, let's just go. I will just quit the phone call and like,
I mean-
they're mostly still outside.
Yeah.
Let's just
I mean,
walk out.
they're probably driving around here somewhere. I mean, they parked outside when we
Yeah,
went
who
to
knows where the
Sophie.
fuck they are right now?
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
where the fuck are you right now?
I actually checked the GoPro, which I have had on me this entire time and has been on.
Ricordo.
So I'm like, is it still working? It was dunked into the fucking pool.
A
They
GoPro
are,
can take
We're
that.
having a cup of coffee
Yeah.
somewhere a couple blocks away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And looking through just watching the movie play out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I imagine they're racing their car around. Whee!
Okay,
I feel like
Peter and
probably
Bruno,
one
we are
couple
out.
blocks away at stuff for
Can you pick us up?
You guys get a message to, hey, could you come pick us up?
was that Anders?
I'd imagine we drove a couple blocks away and just went for a coffee.
All right.
Oh, what? You and me both. I'm having the biggest sandwich. Oh, yeah.
Is this where we walk in and go, what the fuck? Sandwiches while you left us there.
Don't worry, I have my feet
Return
on.
the favor. When we left
Hey,
Pex
what?
into the
Is there a sandwich?
Why is it always
I'm not
me
sandwich, a
eating sandwich and somebody just coming and ripping it off?
exactly, it's exactly. It's like last time when we left Pex into the
Arby's,
to look
that'll
at the Bigfoot museum. He's like, "What the fuck, guys? You just left to eat and left me over there snooping around." And this is us going, "Hey, what the fuck?" Peg's like, "Oh, return the favor." But yeah, you get the message that we're out.
Dude, I was just biting into this. You wanna
Where
go?
are you
Just give
guys?
us the address so we can walk 2 blocks.
Yeah.
But then it. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll send like. Okay, this place. You can find it in the map.
Bob's
Alright.
Cafe.
You go to the.
Bob's Cafe.
Wait, Bob's Cafe? Really?
No. Whatever this is.
Oh, alright,
You had
yeah.
Arby's. Okay. Ooh,
I mean, there's
Arby's.
alternatively, there's Oh My Sandwich Kitchen Taylorsville. It's called
Can we
Oh My
see it?
Sandwich. Hold on, it's called Oh My Sandwich.
Oh my sandwich.
I think we all agree this is where you're going, right?
Oh, definitely. I'm just biting into that sandwich.
Fantastic. Why does it? What the fuck? Why is it all the way over here?
Yeah, that's
Why isn't
weird.
it centered? What the fuck? Okay, that's better. This looks
Those
like a.
do look a bit yummy.
I mean,
A bit homemade.
yes. Well, homemade is good. Homemade
Yeah,
means
indeed.
not factory made.
Ooh, the one after that. That's mine. Like the chicken.
it's
curry
fucking
one.
off
Oh
screen
no!
again.
Why?
Why are these off screen?
Whatever I'm eating, it's a little bit.
Okay,
off.
that one works. Yeah. I don't know why it was doing that. Anyway, you guys are in a sandwich store eating this sandwich. The others walk there? I don't know.
Yeah.
The others walk
We
there.
have no
They
other
kick in
choice.
the door. Give us a sandwich, oh my sandwich lady. And they go, oh my.
And you see Victor is still largely wet.
Yeah, your hair is mostly wet. You dried off
I
other
mean-
stuff with towels.
Oh,
Also, your
I mean,
clothes,
that
I guess
pool-
you sort
have
of you
to-
sort of got dunked. That's true.
Yeah, exactly. So Victor's like, he has been bathed.
Yes, but ultimately
Okay.
you're all here. Victor's wet. What do you do?
What happened? Okay, and more than that, you can see like he has his laptop open, so he does have the he has had the feed on, so he's not actually just
I mean,
fucked off to have a sandwich.
would you have been watching the live feed the entire time? Because it is quite far away for a direct connection. I mean, internet upload, I guess. You know,
Yeah,
streaming
yeah,
720p
it's with a
is
lag.
probably fine. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wait, does that
But,
mean there's a
yeah.
fucking internet stream on Kick or whatever the fuck with all this happening? Please tell me that's not the case.
Private?
Okay, a private
still?
stream, sure. Thank God.
Micah's secret revealed.
I mean,
He's not
okay,
an alien.
At all times, he did talk in a way that would be completely in line with if he was also a hunter or just someone who happens to know some things.
Yeah.
A preacher that happens to have had an encounter with maybe a demonic possession or something. Although you guys had a greater degree of clarity when you were listening to it, so you would actually know things that people listening on the stream would not.
Right.
To them, at some point,
Yeah.
it sounded like he was just babbling in religious speak.
Why did we stream it? Why didn't we just record it?
I don't fucking know. Why did you?
Was there some reason for that?
Because I needed to see it. I tried to find the girlfriend in the live stream.
Oh, okay.
We
okay.
could-
But
yeah.
it was private, right? Private stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was so that he could watch it and pinpoint the girlfriend who
Okay,
wasn't
okay.
apparently there. So.
Yeah. So just you, us, and Asmon Code can see it at this point.
Yeah.
I hope not even him. So, it's our turn, huh? send the defenseless guys off to do a job, and you guys are here. Well, Pex wasn't defenseless last time, but anyway.
What are you talking about? We
well,
got
that happened.
We got a phone call out of him. He came outside to the church. He talked about something earthbound or something like that. He talked about those.
Yeah, demons.
Yeah, and some occult, like cults. Yeah, he talked about cults.
Yeah, demons.
In a phone. But who was he calling though?
His friends.
Exactly. What friends? Wait.
If the place like a sells beer, I'm gonna get a beer for all of us.
That's completely fair.
I don't
Whiskey for me if they have one. I need to drink.
They have it.
Victor looks around and tries to see how many people are around.
Is Utah a dry state? They have whiskey. Let's go.
Okay. How many people are in the sandwich shop before we start talking
Fair
crazy
question. Whatever
Right,
I roll, mine is like 3. Ooh, 3 people.
Okay,
which is probably a person, behind the counter, and then 2 other customers.
We tried to go to the corner table.
And Victor's like, not here. It was a nice sermon. Man, they sure don't fuck around with baptism, huh? I see.
Oh my goodness.
He says jokingly as he takes paper towels and puts them on whatever seat there is so he doesn't immediately moisten it.
Okay, hey, soon as I'm done with this, we go outside and talk, okay?
Sure. So I was riding in your car, right, Pex?
You go around the back outside.
I mean, Victor looks at you with a grin because he is soaking wet.
Yeah. Yeah, when we get outside, it's like, if you're getting into my car, you get to ride the, what's it called?
Oh, kitten, I can always strip down.
Right at the back.
Sit naked. I can always sit naked. I'm sure you have a towel.
Driving you around naked. Are you crazy?
No, but you could be lucky. Well, you could be so lucky. Anyway,
Jeez,
yeah, just stuff your face. I mean,
yeah, I stuffed my face.
You were watching the whole thing. Oh, here's your camera, by the way. That's a riveting sermon.
Yeah, as soon as I eat, let's go outside and actually talk freely. So, or even go to our location, some location, private location.
Let's go to Marcus's apartment. You live around here, right, Marcus?
Yeah, I think I'm the only one with the real place. It seems.
Yeah. Well, I imagine Pex has something as well because he has a job.
Most likely, like he lives on the studio apartment above the martial arts studio.
or at the corner of the martial arts studio.
Yeah, exactly.
He sleeps in the locker room.
Yep.
With the smell. Anyway, so yeah, you talked about. Let's pick up from where we were. Like, okay, so calling 2 friends about the cult. So what friends?
Are we in private or are we sitting in a sandwich shop?
You were around the back of the sandwich shop. You were effectively in front.
Okay. Well, as you heard us talking to him, and in full clear English, he was sort of telling us that he is... Well, he was trying to sell that he is like a hunter, or like us. I'm still not 100% convinced that he's not something a bit more.
Especially with the message you got, like a vision. How's that fit into the hunter stuff?
Yeah, But it could be he doesn't remember. Whatever he is, I mean, he claims he's not an alien. I'm still a bit sussy about that. But whatever he is, I didn't catch him in a lie. So he seemed to be honest. He seemed to believe what he says. So whatever he is, he might just believe that he's a human with abilities like us. But he pretty much... He seems to be really big into the god stuff, but he is kind of like us in that he seems to be hunting things.
Well, yeah,
Bad things.
That music stuff.
It's
were
a
you
demon.
bullshitting him? Were you bullshitting him or not?
No.
Sometimes I can tell.
Why would I be bullshitting? Which part? You saw the whole thing. Which part of that do you think was bullshit?
Well, I remember a couple of times I was sure you were possessed or something, but you were just acting. So, just let's be clear here. So you had something in you, and he took it out of both of you.
Apparently. But
okay,
I
and you
mean-
believe in that? Okay, because that's good
Well,
to know.
Well, yeah, I mean, when ordinary water starts burning you and makes you sick, and you go like, oh shit,
Okay,
I was about
so
to
it
murder
did
this
burn.
person without knowing. Yeah, kinda. And he
Okay.
did clarify that the music is a demon. Like,
Right.
a demon. Oh, well, it's as close to a demon as our understanding of demons go, basically.
Sure. Okay, so rule number 1, never hum the tune again, okay? None of us, because we don't want demon
I
possession
promise.
in our life. Okay. You two, looking at Victor.
And Marcus here. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? Has any of you played Dungeons and Dragons?
Any of the game characters, have they ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, exactly. Ask any of the game characters if they play
No.
Dungeons and Dragons. Well, in
What's
Dungeons and
that?
Dragons,
Doubt
there is a class called a warlock, which is a person, a human being or a person who accepts a pact with a powerful entity for power. Marcus accepted a pact with Micah for holy power. I mean, I guess you could call it a cleric as well, but because Micah's more of a mortal dude or not a god, then yeah. He gave Marcus a ritual that he has to do every morning and sort of ask Micah for power, and apparently that grants Marcus now the ability to beat the shit out of demons with holy magic.
If
Okay.
it works, I'm all about it. Could be just bullshit.
Well,
Yeah, he
sure,
also
but-
said that likely us burning the organ did not work. Like, it needs to be
Oh, fuck.
destroyed many times. It's still there if we go there. Lucky for you, it's already been spying through us, because apparently if you hear the music, that allows it to sort of look into you. So at least Marcus and I are compromised on that territory as well. Did he suppress your messengers, Marcus? Marcus was
Well, I don't
super-
heal anymore,
I mean,
as well as normal.
you didn't end up asking for that.
No, I just said, like, can you make it to last longer?
Right, so he was offering to suppress our friends, and he points to his head, for longer, and I was like, nah, and Marcus was like, oh yes, please. So...
I mean, ultimately, I
Really?
believe that the agreement was that Marcus would get the ability to deal with the demons, which is the thing he jumped on and said, yes, please.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if he took it or if the suppression was prolonged, but he clearly knows that he has like the power to suppress the urge to hunt.
Okay, that's weird. Sure, but anyway, but you have like super god powers now. That's great. We should try them
Allegedly.
out, but hey, Marcus, be careful, right? Just don't go headlong into danger.
I feel no different, to be
Well,
fair.
that is up to you whether or not to go headlong into danger. You finish your sandwich. What do you do after that?
Okay. So if it's not destroyed, we should be going. We should go there and finish the job. It's even a
Yeah, it's also
possibility.
probably expecting us.
Well, what can I do? It just whispered to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm not a demon expert per se,
Well,
but
what would
I
you
imagine.
expect it to do?
Like, try to possess us? It can't play the piano by itself, can it?
What if
I
it
wouldn't
can?
be surprised if it could.
Because it
Um,
needed us to do that.
I'm
Well,
sure
it
there's a lot of
wanted us to
police
do
at this
that.
point, like on the site after their fire.
Yeah.
And a lot of
Like-
people wondering why the hell didn't this organ actually burn as well? I'm
Mhm.
sure.
True, which means it might
Mhm.
have more thralls at this point,
Mhm.
attracting attention. Us burning it down and
Fuck.
people coming to investigate. Yeah, if it wasn't destroyed, it might have gotten other curious people to play it, which means that music seems to be the way it sort of takes over. So it might have followers in there now.
With the realization, you can see like genuine shock on Peter's face when you theorize that, you know, the people that came to help might be thralls now.
And who knows where the organ itself is? Like, is it in the police custody as evidence, or is it in the museum, or
Who takes a big fuck off organ in as evidence? I mean, I
I
understand,
don't know,
but
but
still.
like let's say that if I would be like anyway connected to a crime scene where everything is fucking burned, and in the middle of everything is like an old fucking organ, not a sign of damage. Like, I would say, hey, I can take care of this. I'm gonna just like call my movement to like drag it to somewhere where I can explore it a bit more.
And not even that, but if you got a couple of cops coming down, like if you got cops investigating and you got one or two coming down there and there's a voice like, please help me, like help me free, I'm stuck, you just gotta play the notes. Like if it gets its claws into those officers, they might be like, yeah, no, let's take this away. Just driven by the music itself. Like, let's move this thing. However, it was there, which might also indicate that it cannot be moved. It might be bound to the spot or the location.
Yeah, or maybe recommends people around it to like leave it there as it's not important or something like that.
Either way, chances are it might have protectors, much like the vampires, and if they are cops or other people, there might be innocents. As to how Marcus's potential new powers work, we don't know. We weren't given an instruction.
But like, let's just drive back there and see how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I wonder.
we can drive
Wonder
past.
if we. Yeah, drive past, but in case. Nah. Peter wouldn't think of in case we were seen in any cameras. We shouldn't go with the same cars.
One question that I had:
Marcus gonna like do a quick search on the local newspapers about is there anything about like abandoned like a church being set on fire, arson, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, probably just local news about the arsony in that place.
I think that's a very quick search, like 2-3 like newspapers, maybe local like some fucking Facebook groups, something like that.
You take a look online. There's nothing obvious.
There's a question: were we there during the night or during the day? I
believe
would
you were
imagine
there
we
for-
didn't.
Let's split the difference. Evening.
Yeah.
Because I imagine we wouldn't be as reckless as to go there, burn the shit down, and break into the old building during the bright daylight.
sort of
That sounds.
imagine-
Yeah, I think it was evening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the drone with us.
Mm-hmm.
You
That
do,
is-
Sense.
Yeah,
Do you
to use
realize
that
we're
as
doing-
for the scouting. Yeah.
You do realize we're doing the exact thing we call people dumb about, like the art
Yeah.
was always coming back to the crime.
Back to the crime scene, yes. So let's do it like multiple blocks away using the drone. And how about we do this like quite late in the evening as well?
Yeah, maybe even midnight. I got my night
Fair
vision
enough.
goggles.
All right.
We
you go
got our
back
night
to this
vision
place around
goggles.
midnight. When you approach the Evanston Old Town Hall again, you can see that there is some light activity going on around the building. You can hear music. Not organ music, mind you. It sounds more like techno dance music. And you see some lights flashing from inside the building. Doof, doof,
What
doof,
the-
doof.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's it. That's worse than expected.
Mhm. You can also hear what sounds like several youngsters in and around the building. From a distance, you can see a few of them walking around. They look like... I got a picture. If the thing wants to upload. Do. Like so, if that's visible for everyone.
Yep.
Yep. They look like a bunch of youngsters, probably live in the area, probably bored, who decided that, you know what? This place, we didn't even know it existed, and now it has drawn our attention, and this place seems pretty cool. Yeah, you want to hang out over there? Sure, for some reason I feel compelled to do so. This place would make a pretty cool rad base. You're right, Exposition Dude 1. What do you think, Expedition Dude 2? I agree, let's hang out here. I, for some reason, also feel compelled. Something about the acoustics in this abandoned building sounds awesome. You're all picking this up with the drone as you're checking it from a distance, I imagine. Two of them are outside. You can see with the drone that there are some inside the building as well. Also, as a side note, it has started raining.
Excellent. Well, dude, see that? It's just a bunch of youngsters there.
The fuck did it go?
It would be a shame if someone called the cops on vandals in the old town hall.
That's a possibility, but then we have armed cops there. These guys, I can take on these guys.
Pick your poison.
Like, I mean, just take him down, like gag him, tie him up, moving.
So how many are they?
Are there? Yeah,
Is there like D6 or even more?
who knows?
So you want to go beat up a bunch of kids instead of calling the cops to chase them out and then the cops leave?
They leave.
Yeah, let's just call the cops and wait till they leave and then get inside.
Well, sure. Let's see.
I mean, let's remember, it wasn't very compelling, the voice. Like, it's a whisper at first, but if the cops are shouting at the kids and chasing them away.
That was before the piano was played. Who knows how strong it's now?
I hate that you're still calling it a piano.
I'm
I
sorry,
know you're
but that's
doing it on purpose.
Well, it is Peter from
I
the start who
know.
called it piano.
I mean, fair, but the music was never finished.
Yeah, so maybe
Right.
it's not as powerful as it might be, but more?
Well, that, or that's how it hooks you in, but because it's been, when he does air quotes, purged from us at the moment, it's once again, unless those kids have played it and it's now thrumming in their heads.
Well, Marcus is scouting the place with the drone, right? Right? Marcus?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How good is the audio on the drone? And how close are you bringing the drone?
Not very close, and I don't think that I can actually use the audio in this circumstance. Like if there's a rain and if they're like speaking very loudly, that I could like land the drone somewhere like in their vicinity and like use it as just like as a headphone.
You, can't get really specifics, and some sounds are way muted. You can vaguely hear some mumbling, and like I said, the oomph, oomph, oomph of some music. But besides, most of the sounds are drowned out
Peter
by
has
the
a tool
rain.
for that.
Yes, most of the
You
sounds
have the specific sensitive tools.
Yes, but that's a directional microphone, and I don't know how good that would be in the rain, inside a
Sure.
building. You don't have an angle for it. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Aim it through the brick wall? Like, no. There's no angle for that. However, very vaguely, you can occasionally hear a note of an organ somewhere in there.
Okay, I'm gonna tell the others that I can hear the organ. Somebody's playing it. Occasionally.
Well, shit.
What do?
I mean, now that we know that, we can't call the cops, right? They'll just join the mass.
Maybe.
So,
But that also means that I mean, considering the messengers are suppressed for Marcus and I, or our patrons, I'm not sure how vulnerable him and I are to the music. We've already been exposed to it once, and yes, Micah purged it, but we don't know what what it leaves behind if he's fully fixed it, or if we're susceptible to falling to it again.
Yeah. A brief idea floats through your mind. Earplugs might just work.
True.
Maybe running in,
You could also
going,
try
la, la, la,
earplugs.
la, la, la.
Is there any entrance where we could actually like avoid like a bunch of these people? To like kind of sneak inside to the organ? Well, maybe like some of us could like make them to go outside, like keeping noise.
Well,
Like
if last time was any indication, there was the window, but there's also the front door, which seems like it still has the lock on it, so we need to break that open, which would probably draw attention. Which means that
How about the window we
kids
broke through last time?
Well, the kids probably came in through the window, because that would be the second obvious opening, and you've opened it conveniently for them last time. Thirdly would be through the roof. I mean, if the window is currently the main entrance, then the roof's definitely something they're not using. Both the front door and the window probably draw attention.
How about if I will go through the roof? You guys will pick a fight with the boys, get them outside, and I'm gonna try to destroy the organ. While you make sure that these hooligans are occupied.
all right, keep them busy with a little bit of a rough ride. I can do that.
I'm sure there's like an axe or something like that in the car. I'm just gonna bring that with me. I'm gonna just smack it to the pieces with the holy power, if possible.
Nice. So, Pex, you up for some, a fist fight? Not with me, of course, but
Sure.
Maybe cover your faces so they don't recognize who you are. And car far away that they don't get the registration numbers.
So the plan is Marcus sneaks in through the roof, while Pex and Peter, and maybe Victor, try just luring them away, punching them? What exactly?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Victor's
pick a
not partaking in a fight.
I don't know what Victor's doing then. I'm pretty
You're
sure
a really
you
good
said Pex
dodger.
and Peter are going to try and start a fight one way or another. You know, non-lethal fisticuffs fight with the punks,
Yep.
Yeah.
while Marcus sneaks in.
I don't know, Victor feels kind of useless in this battle. He would want to go downstairs to the organ, but he's the only way he can fight really is a gun, and he doesn't want to shoot people.
Well, if you
Yeah.
bring a gun, that very quickly escalates it to now the cops are getting involved,
Yeah,
as
exactly. He
opposed
doesn't want to do
to
that.
something that can be dismissed.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
So what does Victor do during this time?
I don't know. He's probably going to sit it out. Doesn't.
You sit in the car
Feel
and you
like
think
he's-
really hard, and you message people
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
suddenly have an idea.
Yep.
Very well. All right, first things first. Do you distract first, or do you start climbing first?
I think that I'm just trying to like get as close as possible. Like I don't think that they are hyper aware.
That's probably not a
Or-
problem. They're not alerted yet. So right now they're just hanging around the
Yeah.
entrance, which is the side window. The door itself seems like it is still locked with the padlock. The roof is open, so you'd need to scale the walls. Give me strength stealth, because you're trying to get up there and also trying to not draw any attention to yourself. As you find something resembling a drain pipe and just lift yourself up to the roof.
Yeah. I have
As well as
strength,
staying
but
up.
not so much stealth.
Well,
Let's see how this goes.
You might be able to get up there, or you might be able to draw attention to yourself, but we will see. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo-doo-doo. Two
Two
successes.
successes.
You managed to get up on the roof without drawing any attention to yourself. Now that you're up there, the problem becomes, well, how do you get back down? From the inside, you can get a clear view of what's going on. There seem to be two of the punks currently outside near the window. Two more are somewhere in the middle, hanging out, listening to some loud music. And from up here, you can also clearly hear that from the basement, there also seems to be some noise coming. From here, you can hear organ music more clearly. It does not sound like a clear melody. It sounds like they are sort of playing around with it, as if they are searching for some music and trying to, be a band together. Oh, hey,
All
cool,
right, okay.
an organ. Let's see what it sounds like. Hey, this melody might sound good. Ha 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 ha. Stupid old organ, yeah. Play it some more. Play this melody. That sounded good for some mysterious reason.
Okay. I'm gonna if this is the nearest I can get. If it is, I'm gonna just send like a signal message for the rest that I'm in position.
Okay, you send a signal message to the others.
Right. Yep.
Peter,
So-
what do you do?
Okay. Well, Pex, it's time for us.
One here, one here.
Let's give them a
Say
show, I
one
guess.
here, one here.
Yeah.
You want me to coach you a little? Like real fast.
Let me explain how fighting works. Would you like a tutorial?
Yes, please.
Sorry,
Press
it's,
A to punch.
I'm sorry. It's forming into a habit.
Oh, right. You've been actually training for this.
Yeah, actually, I'm
Interesting.
gonna go right ahead and say that whatever the fuck Pex tries to do, he's just gonna succeed at, because he is hyper trained at the art of beating up people weaker than him at this point.
Yep. So okay.
Okay, Pex, tell me how you take on this entire fucking gang of kids. Small note, it is midnight and it is at this point heavily raining. which is a little bit of a factor for Marcus being on the roof.
And also, when you beat a bunch of kids, make sure they still have breathing room.
Don't leave
Not
them.
face
Don't leave them
first.
face down in a puddle.
Yes. Don't want
Yeah.
that to be on my conscience.
But yes, Peter, Pex, go. You have a few seconds to tell me exactly what you're doing.
Well,
I mean, you
let's
can
go
handle
to the.
yourself, right?
Yeah, I've been in fisticuffs, so
I mean, try not to hurt them for real. They're just kids.
yeah. Just
Redirect.
disabling.
Yeah. I mean,
And
you kind of gotta stop them a little. There's so many, but
So we go to the door.
The door being the
the
opening,
window.
The window. Yep.
Yes.
Outside, there are two kids. They're sort of, at this point, because it's starting to rain heavily, they are now inside the window frame, sort of leaning against the opening, trying to stay dry. Like, fucking hell. Then you guys walk up.
Hey, you're on my spot. Get the fuck out.
Hey, fuck you, old man.
what do you call
Who
it?
are you going gold, fucking punk?
Both of you, you bald shitface.
Hey, you get the fuck home and run to
You
your
get
mama.
over here and say that to my face, buck teeth.
Hey, screw you, you glasses-wearing, pew-bearded, what the fuck would he look like right now? I imagine he would look like this one. There we go. I don't know why I said pew-beard. I think he would have a puby beard at this point, but sure. Pew-beardy, Breaking Bad-looking motherfucker. Who's this, your Jesse sidekick? Get out of here. What, do you want to set up a meth lab here? Yeah, tell him to, yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
fuckers,
And you're in my
get the
way.
hell out of my fucking building. This is my place, so fuck off.
You fuck off, can't you? It's the middle of the fucking night. Who the fuck are you?
This is
This
the
is not
fucking
your
final
fucking
warning.
building. Look, we're just
Yes, it
taking
is.
shelter from the rain, old man. We're just having some fun. We'll be out of your hair in the morning. Stop
Doesn't
giving
even
a
have
shit.
fucking
We got
have a-
enough of that.
Doesn't even have a fucking roof. Get your fucking story straight and get the hell out.
Dude, who the fuck are you? Make us.
You fucking what?
I
You-
look at you. I look at them. Shrug. I start walking towards them.
Yeah, okay, sure. Let's start walking.
Okay, you aura
I mean,
walk.
if you ask for it.
You fucking JoJo walk toward them. As in the last meter towards them, they sort of have this moment of realizing, like, oh fuck, they're fucking serious. Hey, fuck! And they start shouting, and then the others from nearby will walk up. How do you beat up 4 kids? Pex, you have complete carte blanche here because I have confidence in your ability to do this. Give me just a strength brawl check, or whatever you think might be most appropriate
just
for how
gonna-
you would kick the shit out
I'm
of
just
them.
gonna try and pin them, like grapple one, use him to pin another one to the wall, basically.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
I
like,
mean, for fuck's sake, you have 9 dice for this? Roll me
I
strength
think
brawl,
so.
just to see how ludicrous this success will
and I have exploding dice for grappling.
be. Great,
so-
fantastic. Just to see how silly this would get.
So that's
4 successes, not as... Only 4?
That's
What?
that's
Oh.
that
Holy
many.
crap. So that's 8.
8 successes. Okay, so I think we can agree that no matter what, Pex would absolutely fuck these guys up. Why don't
I'll
you
deal
try
gently.
and...
There's a little bit of, shoving and pushing, a little bit of a couple of bruises here and there.
Just paint
But
me a
generally,
picture.
I'm generally just trying to grab, redirect, stomp.
Yeah, okay.
Not actually hit and hurt.
Let's
but
take
like
it slow
trip and
motion.
stomp.
One of them comes at you as you approach him and throws a punch at your face in slow motion.
Yeah, in slow motion, grab the hand with my right hand,
Uh-huh.
kick the feet from underneath him, and
He
just
is
let
now
him fucking drop.
he is horizontally midair as you're
Yep.
holding
Okay.
onto him.
I continue. I pull on the arm a little bit,
Yep,
so
okay.
it flies a little bit further. But yeah.
You have full control of his momentum. You can wield him like a projectile.
Yeah. Plan is not to kill him, so I just let go and let him fly off.
All right, he trips and gets thrown somewhere into the mud. Whee! Second one simultaneously tries to come at you with a low kick aimed at your crotch.
Ooh.
You're not responding very quickly, so
Yeah.
the kick almost connects.
I just clench my legs together and grab him. You know,
The tip of his toes just sort of just go right, just whoop, and touch the bottom of the sack. But you clench and capture his leg in between.
Then I just grab him by from his clothes, just lift him up and just throw him forward.
Forward, so that would be into the building. Two more punks come out. Feel free to beat them up however you want. Meanwhile, Marcus, how do you get down?
Carefully try not to slip on the rain.
Okay, well, it is heavily raining right now. You can see
Yeah,
puddles forming inside the old building.
I am doing my best to get inside of it.
Give me a strength athletics. You crawl down. However, I'll need more successes because it's a little bit trickier, but we'll see. -1.
-1! No!
All right, as you try to hold on,
1.
the rain makes it slippery, and you just go. You slip and fall in a puddle, letting out a loud. Fortunately, any of the guards here, let's call them guards, are currently busy being beaten up thoroughly. But
Do I get bruised?
yes, you get 2 levels of bruised.
How do I mark it, by the way?
That's a single dash on the thing. That's if you go to damage, it's just you take bruised, you put a line there, and then hurt, you put a line there, which is
There's a
non-lethal
line,
damage.
then V, and
I know the slash is the X is
Is that
lethal
2?
damage, and the line is temporary damage.
Something else.
Yes, blunt
okay,
damage.
so line.
Yeah.
And am I hurt? 2 lines?
Yes, it means
-1?
it means you have a -1 on stuff.
Or okay.
Yeah. Also, when you do that, there will be some noise from downstairs as they go, "What the fuck was that?" As the music from downstairs stops.
I will go silent for a moment, like it just basically like maybe waiting a minute for them to that maybe it was nothing.
And then rather than nothing happening, then the organ music starts playing, and you hear one of them being confused, and the organ music now starts sounding like music.
Oh fuck! Okay, I'm gonna move forward with a quick walk.
Yep. You quick walk, sloshing through the various puddles that form here.
Yeah, axe on my left hand.
Axe in your left hand. Where the fuck is the thing? There it is. The stairs have a rope that's been mounted there, apparently by firefighters or something when they needed to go down here. The stairs themselves are still destroyed. You quickly slide down the rope into the basement. There you will see one of the kids frantically playing the music as the other one is just sort of watching, confused as to what is happening.
Yeah, I make sure that my face is hidden by the hood.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to basically just walk to them menacingly and tell them to get the fuck out of my property. waving the axe.
The one kid that is playing is not dissuaded. The other one sees you with a fucking axe and goes, whoa, 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 and backs off into the back corner away from you.
I'm just gonna point on the ropes and the fuck out of my property before I will call the cops.
They look left, they look right, they look left, they look right, and then they zoom past you as, okay, sure, fuck, whatever, I'll leave. And they are intimidated and leave. The other kid, however, does not seem dissuaded and is frantically playing as if he is trying to finish playing.
Okay, I'm just gonna basically strangle him from the back and stop his breathing till he faints.
You grab one of these kids from the end, let's say it's a kid that looks like this, and as he is playing, as you try to strangle him, with one hand he will stay on the keys, the other one he will grab your arm that is strangling him, yep, and he will flip you upside down as if with a judo move and you were the fucking lightest person in the world.
So he's unnaturally strong.
He is on that. You did not expect this kid to suddenly do this. He flips you up and throws you right back towards the stairs. And then he focuses both hands on playing again quickly. The throw will splash into the stairs, and a whole bunch of water from upstairs will start flowing down into the basement. Which is this point.
Okay. I'm going to throw the axe onto basically on the organ. Just with both hands, throw from up to down, and basically aiming it to hit the somewhere around the place where the sound comes from.
Okay.
To distract the ritual.
Well, let's see. Give me strength and what's appropriate. You know what? Fuck it. Strength brawl. Since you're just yes, but strength brawl. You're just throwing this with full force. Strength melee might apply, but it's not really melee, so just improvise move.
2 success.
You throw this axe with both hands to just try and impede this organ, and it lands square in the middle of it, making a glug. And the kid playing, you will see him attempt to continue playing, and then you see him turn to you and turn into something. You don't know what the fuck you are looking at.
Okay.
As some form of flesh and shape twists his body, and your mind just sort of starts being terrified of everything it's seeing right now. You slip and fall into the water.
I'm gonna instinctively word some prayer for God. Maybe the next words that that my new friend told Micah told me to SMS him every morning. And I'm just gonna charge.
Okay. As you think of that, the water around you, you will notice that your memories and back when you were blessed with this and back when you were in the bathroom getting splashed by it.
Yeah.
You realize that with this blessing, you can grab this water around you. This flood that is now pouring into this basement. And you could do anything you could imagine with this water. You could
All right,
pick it up and throw it at him. You could shoot it at him like a gun. You could turn it into a spear and throw it at him. What would Marcus imagine do with this water?
I guess at that point, like it's more about like creating like a giant chain with the water and like whipping it like around the guy to imprison him.
Okay,
So I'm gonna charge and like take the invisible like watery rope or a chain and like slash it while I'm running toward him.
Okay.
To hit him and imprison him.
Okay. You take the water in your hand. I am gonna need a wisdom roll. Fucking hell, wisdom saving throw. That's not the system. I'm gonna need you to make a willpower check for something else. But yep, you do this and you grab, you put your hands into the water and from it you form like these rope-like whip chains.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I don't think rationally at this point at all.
That's
like
perfectly
some
fine.
animal part of me taking control at this point.
Yep, a wild panic. Would you mind rolling willpower?
Yep, absolutely. Oh, fuck!
Okay.
-1.
You don't remember
But it's still a
exactly
failure.
what happens down here. You think... you think that overcome by fear and paranoia, you took these watery whip ropes and started frantically, as a man possessed by something, started slashing at this horrific visage that you're seeing, as well as the organ, as well as just the surrounding areas. And for the next few minutes, you just and started whipping that around, breaking off parts of the organ and whipping the monstrosity and fighting with it. The details are a little blurry. But when it's over, that youngster lies severely wounded as a youngster, not as a monstrosity.
Fuck.
And that organ is in pieces. It is as in pieces as you could fucking make it. Sliced into little chunks. No more music will ever come out of that thing.
Well, Marcus, like Defender Creed takes over and like he's rushing to the youngster, like, I didn't mean to do this. Like trying to hold him and seeing that, like, is there like anything he can do for him, carrying him back to surface if possible.
He seems catatonic. Which is, he doesn't cooperate with moving. Okay, you can grab him and carry his unconscious, unresponsive body. You'd need to carry it up the rope. You can fire him and, get him up there.
Yeah. With the last glance behind, like, do I see any sheet of music anywhere?
No. I mean, there were some music pieces on the thing, but you slashed every bit apart here. Like, there remained nothing that you thought, maybe something's in there. You were very thorough in your range.
And the water? And the water?
I mean, the water that you were holding, I imagine you sort of let it go when you grabbed the guy. It is still raining very heavily, and a serious downpour is, for some reason, gathering on this place, as big puddles are forming all over the place, and much of it is flowing into the basement.
Has the water reached the young guy at this point?
Didn't you carry him up?
I did, like, but like, I basically like, I make him to drink some of the water.
You try to offer the young man some water, but it seems that whatever life force or soul or spirit was in him got completely fucked up by whatever happened to him down there. You don't think it's your fault.
It's a bit of my fault, but maybe not all of it. So we are going to come out. What has happened, like while I've been destroying like organs?
I imagine that right now Pex is just sort of doing a giant swing on one of the kids, going woo, 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 and then throwing him up into the air and then catching him when he comes back down.
Yeah. Like I said, they're just kids. I'm not gonna kill them.
Yeah, who would kill a kid, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, Marcus comes out carrying a almost dead kid, brain dead kid.
I rush toward there, be like, oh no, what happened?
It is done. The kid was possessed. We had to fight. The organs is destroyed, but I think that the boy is gone as well.
No, it can't be. I like slap him a couple of times to the cheek, like, okay, check something like a pulse or something. Is this guy still breathing? So it's just a catatonic guy.
He's
I have
probably
no first aid.
He's probably going to need artificial respiration. He's not
Sure.
breathing on his own.
Okay. Just drop him here. I'll do my best. And or set him here.
Plop.
Not drop
Yes.
him.
Mark, just drop. Maybe we can just drop him on the hospital or something.
Let me see. Come on. It must work.
You try CPR to the best of your abilities.
Oh, I'm going better than that.
Okay.
I'll try to I'm trying to first of all find my way to. I know I have the thing. Here we go.
The thing.
The
thing.
Yes.
The thing.
It's a
Okay.
health potion in his pocket.
What?
Well, the health potion of my hands. I actually haven't put the I put the creed to be lay on hands, which is a short hand for I will try to do basically CPR, but instead of regular CPR, I will take hold of basically the whole chest area and just. It looks like he's not so much trying to press down on the heart area, but almost like try to squeeze the whole chest area in and out, like I don't know how to, like he would be a sponge and he's trying to like squeeze out the bad water, basically.
Okay. Yeah, you use your you still have your creeds, so yes, you use your edges and your creeds to the best of your ability here.
Yes. It will.
Victor, you're observing this from a distance. I imagine you would want to know what's going on. Would go check on them, maybe? Would you? Or would you just look from the car?
I would just look from the car. Unless someone actually calls him out to aid, he would stay in the car.
All right, then give me a perception medicine from a distance, DC 7.
Ooh. So, perception. Perception. I have not taken points in medicine because he has not
Oh, for
been...
fuck's sake. And a 1? No, wait, that's...
That's yours.
Oh,
That's
I
me.
didn't roll
That's
yet.
me. No,
that's yours.
no,
That's
no,
yours.
no, no.
It's still,
All right,
it's still
success.
zero success.
Okay, no, it's raining heavily. You can't see shit from the car.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, you will try what you can. Even with your ability, there is no response from it.
Oh yeah, and like my ability works when I use a point of conviction, and it just gives the same ability to the other person, so it doesn't even look like anything
I
straight
understand.
away.
I understand. Like,
Yeah. So now I'm convinced that okay, I've done the best I can. Yes.
Yeah.
Breathe. Okay.
But yeah, he is not breathing on his own. He's going to need to be intubated, and who knows if that's enough.
Oh yeah. Can't do that. It'll take minutes to get to the nearest hospital. So. Whew. I don't know. He will try. Peter will go on and try to do regular CPR after the display of his own power, and he will continue on doing it until either his strength fails or somebody just drags him out. But he's not gonna give up on this kid.
Okay. Well, do you call an ambulance?
Does anyone call an ambulance?
Does
For the
anyone
people
call
who
an
are there?
ambulance? Does anyone call the police?
Somebody.
Yeah, there's
It's the
two other
middle of
people
the night
there.
and you're doing CPR endlessly on a kid. After you beat up a bunch of kids who I imagine after, I don't know, 20 minutes are going to get up and start asking questions and will just saunter away sulking and crying.
Exactly. So we need to do a decision.
Marcus is like seeing that how this the mouth to mouth is not going to work out. He's gonna walk on one of the kids laying on the ground after being beat by a big guy, and just basically take his cell phone, possibly putting it in front of his face to get the facial recognition, and typing 911.
You're going to take one of their cell phones.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if
I
they
go from
happen
that
if
one.
they happen to have face unlock for this. If it's a 3 or lower, they happen to not. Oh, for fuck's sake! No face unlock. No bio unlock.
I'm just gonna throw on the kid that unlock the phone. We need to call an ambulance for your friend.
You intimidate
He
the
might
shit out of
die.
him.
But
Yeah.
but you can make an emergency call.
That is
through-
true.
Oh, that's actually true. Yeah, and I think Marcus is tech savvy enough to know that. So yeah, he's just gonna do that.
Yeah. Toot, toot, toot. 911. Welcome to 911. How can I help you?
I'm just gonna give the. I'm gonna try to change my voice a little bit and give the address and say that there's been some sort of street fight and there's a kid who is not breathing.
Understandable.
Please come fast.
We'll send an ambulance to your location.
Please do fast.
The
He's not
ambulance
breathing.
is at least 10 minutes away. What do you do?
Give us CPR for 5 minutes.
Okay, you CPR for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's only after 3 minutes plus that you get brain damage. So 5 minutes is 5.
Yeah. Have the car ready to
And you try to get out as soon as the ambulance arrives.
Yeah, when we hear the siren somewhere, it's just jump on the car and
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah.
General luck. Okay, general luck is me. Okay, yep. You do that. You hear the sirens come. You leave the kids. You think the ambulance is going in the right direction, so you bail. You get back in your cars and you drive off.
Sweating profusely from that tint of athleticism.
Yeah, I mean, Peter was also fighting, but, Peter punches someone once. And then Pex just grabs that kid and goes, okay, you had your fun, my turn. And then folds the child into a pretzel. But yes, after that, you drive off.
So what happened?
Well, we've fix the problem. No, that's not what Peter says. Yeah, what happened? You get it? Oh, yeah, you said you get it. Got it, right? He said it.
Is that
Marcus will sort of nod like, yeah, I got it.
The mute problem. Yes,
Oh, yes.
I got there. There was a kid playing the organ, and like he changed like physically, like in some kind of creature, and we fought, and like I just like smashed the organ in pieces. There's nothing left, but the kid, he got wounded. I hope he can make it.
You hope so? You have no way of confirming.
I hope so. God willing.
wait, you killed a kid?
It changed shape. I cannot explain it. Like a monster.
But
Wow.
yeah, with this incident and a dead kid, there's probably going to be somewhat of an investigation. If not now, then soon. And you guys have been causing a little bit of a stir.
Time to leave the town.
And with that, it's probably best if you leave Utah behind, unless there's something you really need to finish up. But
You
we
could
will go into the details next time, because it's already
Yeah.
past 9. So, unless there's something explicit that you think we should need to go into right now, you guys drive off from the building, secure that you've thoroughly destroyed whatever the fuck that was,
Yeah.
and maybe
Victor does
didn't kill
suggest-
that kid.
And Victor does suggest Marcus that he call Micah to see if there's anything Micah can do to a victim of whatever was in that organ.
Hmm.
Since if anyone, Micah might have the power to bring him back or something.
Well, we'll
I
see.
will give the call, if not to like tell that the deed has been done.
Okay.
And I will like forward like Victor's words that like that there was a kid who was playing the organ, and like in front of my eyes he turned into some sort of monster,
Mm-hmm.
and we fought, and he got possibly deadly wounded. We tried to do first aid, but we are not sure if the ambulance was able to find him fast enough. Is there anything you can do?
He will say that this is in God's hands now. And with what you're describing, doesn't sound like something a normal person would have a great deal of luck surviving.
But what was that thing? What did it turn into?
It sounds like it turned into a monster. He is not particularly specific, I know. But he seems to also be really glad, but in a somber kind of way.
I think that we are going to part ways. There's maybe too much heat right now. We tried to like cover our faces, but we are not
It's fine.
the most easiest people to like not to forget. So
I
I think it's
understand.
gonna be goodbyes,
I understand.
at least for now.
And I wish you the best of luck. And remember that as long as you keep doing the ritual, God will be with you.
There is no maximum distance of it.
God is everywhere. And with that, we will end the session.
that was good.
Good night,
There's the
everybody.
reception.
Good
night.
God has bad
Thank you for
Wi-Fi.
the session.
You're out of coverage area. Sorry.